Alright. Hello everyone and welcome back to Star Rail. We got more fucking content to do because I need to do this event because I haven't done it and I have 2 days left. But I have to complete the new quests to do it. So we're gonna do that. Because I don't want to see the new shit anyway, but good, now I'm feeling alright. Lana. I really like that their title is the Rainbow Arbiter. It's very fitting, and it's a pun with the name, because it's rain, like arrows raining down.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog.
Hello, dog.
We'll be safe here.
Hello, small dog. Woof, 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 woof. Deting. Hello. Oh. Game's freaking out a little bit. Star Rail. Okay. That was a good trial run. Let's try that again. Barf, 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 barf. I can't pick other choices. Hello? I can do it with that, but I can't with my controller. Eventually you get some vocabulary right and communicate with Deting. However, this was not enough. I disagree. I think I can speak dog. Barf, 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 barf. Find someone who can understand. See someone who understands do was we think of, I guess March 7th speaks Deting. That's right, she's the one. Awoo? Let's go, I'll bring March 7th. Well, this wasn't the quest I was trying to do. I guess it is now. Well,
I've never attended a memorial.
This wasn't the quest I was trying to. Why is March just here? Hello?
Everything okay?
Nope, this dog's trying to talk to me.
Huh? Why is Deting talking to you? I've always been nice to cute little animals.
It's not even an animal, it's a robot! This isn't a contest. And why not me?
I think I'm a better fit. That's
Wow!
all. Never mind. No need to get offended.
I am offended.
The first time we met Deting was during the Kafka hunt. I could tell there was a mysterious connection between us. Whenever he barked, I understood what he wanted to say.
Are you sure you're not crazy?
For example, woof woof, woof 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 woof. Meaning, hello dear, I found a strange thing at the port of Cloudford. You may want to come and have a look for yourself.
Why didn't they build the robots able to talk?
Deting can convey a lot of information with only a few sounds. So what did Deting find at the port? Come on, let's go check it out.
Okay, we will, but I need to get caught up with the main quest first. Hold on, there's an event that's timed. I need to focus. I will do that later. I need to focus on the timed thing that I will lose out on the opportunity to do.
I've never attended a memorial.
I need to prioritize. I need to focus, which is not my strong suit. I need to be #1 focus guy. Which is definitely not my strong suit. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Is he talking to a box? Or you could just cut yourself off.
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return. Did the Helm Master send you over?
Well, this is gonna get depressing.
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Everything Ting Yun owned was in a box that big. Damn. Girl was like a monk.
Okay, let's see what there is.
You need like a storage
An
container for all my
anticapacitor
shit.
seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight.
I'm sorry, how's a bow in that
I
box?
wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
That's judgmental.
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
Well, she was a merchant.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
Well, now he's sad.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek.
What the hell?
I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yenming got? We should take a look.
Oh, take a look at that box.
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds.
Handful of seeds. Was she a gardener?
It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
Not Earl.
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again?
I don't remember.
This bow.
It's probably for Yukong, isn't it?
It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it?
Don't you make one out of ice?
All right, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here.
Oh, March.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
Nope, not even remotely. I can only assume the bow's for Yukong. I can only assume. But I don't know what any of the other things would go to. Dum. If I was supposed to remember the Sleepless Earl or the Spice Shop, I failed. I hope there's a marker because I do not remember if there
I've
was
never
something I saw.
attended a memorial.
That was depressing to hear. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear the child say, "Why isn't Mom home yet?" I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that. Gonna pretend I didn't hear that so I don't get upset. Do. Oh, chest. Thank you. Oh, I can't get up there. How do I? Oh, wait. God damn it. How do I get over there? Why am I dumb? Can I teleport? I hate navigating this fucking ship. I hate it. It's all like hallways and doors where I can't tell where the fuck I'm going.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Sure. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, if not better.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today?
Your stature does not match your voice.
Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible.
Was incredible.
When
She's
I
dead
took
now.
over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss
How
Ting
old
Yu
are you
came to the
supposed to
tea house
be?
one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Cienjo had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
Technically in my party, but I don't know how old this person is. I'm assuming that if she can run a tea house, she's old enough to hear about death.
Miss
I'm gonna just
Ting
assume
Yun.
she's a dwarf.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting Yun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return.
Is everyone on this ship's love language love, like gift giving? Is that everyone on
Based
this
on her
ship's love language?
suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
This is a depressing ass quest. This is not how I should have started stream. This is depressing. Alright, let's go see the next sad person.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
Ooh, chest.
The Wafu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Cienjo? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
I love this girl.
It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum, although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map.
I love this
Whenever
girl.
I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
God, why is she me?
The Wafu is
Why is
famous
she
for
such
its
a
mung
mood? I'm
bean
gonna put her in my
soda.
party. My party is set up for grinding, and I just realized I have like 3 electric characters. I need to change my party. Hold on. Why is she a mood? I'm putting her in my party. Why is she just a mood? Before everyone judges my party, listen. I've been trying to get them up to level. I don't have enough stamina to get everyone to the level they need to be at, so I've been focusing my favorites. Listen, I've been trying. The stamina consumption's a fucking pain in the ass. You need so much stamina for good relics and level up material and fucking everything. I ran out of credits. How are there crickets on this ship? We're in space.
Spice is supreme. Check out that sign. Here it is.
Hey, look, an elf.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today?
Depression. I'm here to bring you a nice steaming glass of depression.
Something from Miss Ting Yun for me?
Yeah, depression. Here you go.
Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aram Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Sure. Why can you lie to them? I'm not a liar.
This is real, right?
Yes. I would not joke about this.
The
I'm not that
monster
fucked
you
up.
mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons. Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift from Miss Tingyun. It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Ting Yun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
I feel like we've missed a lot of Yukong and Ting Yun's relationship that they really should have, like, built up in the campaign before they killed off Ting Yun. Because, like, they interacted, like, once, and they seem more like a boss and a underling, like, relationship. They didn't seem like to have this close relationship they're kind of painting it as now. So I feel like that's kind of a missed opportunity, but it's nice. I'm glad they had that relationship. It just seems kind of, ooh. I gotta remember how to fucking do these. Okay, there we go. I'm a genius.
If you find any components, can I have them?
Always, Clara. Hi. I've brought you depression. How do those
What
things
brings
stay in
you
your
here?
ears? How do those things stay on your ears? I have a question.
This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned.
Yeah, I knew that already.
Scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames.
Are we starting her villain arc?
The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Depressing. This is great.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
Why not all of it? Named after her favorite day. What the fuck?
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
I mean, I vote we put all of it in there. Oh, okay.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you. This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end.
Murder.
It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
But the boat's right here. Okay.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
Oh, cutscene. Oh. Man, those ships must be fucking expensive. Those like they're huge. Oh, hey, Dun Hung. There's my girl, Fu! going into the warp gate.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends.
I'd like you to join my party.
My apologies, I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are 2 things I wish to gift the Express.
2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
March, be nice to Sayu. I'd like some free real estate, please. It's free real estate.
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
It's free real estate.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
Clara's so fucking cute. I love this child. I will adopt her. Except Svarog already
Would you
did
like
that.
me to relay your message?
Let me in! Let me in! Hello, everybody!
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless.
Thank you.
I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Neat.
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall. But this oath shall never be broken.
Okay.
The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here, in my hand.
Damn.
No
It's
matter
like
how
fire.
astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can
No,
understand.
I'm gonna use it when I want to buy like a cookie.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Farewell, General. Oh, we're all have a meeting right now? Okay, what's the meeting?
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gate's reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Danheng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
Oh yeah, you just
She
abandoned
must
her.
have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
You did just disappear. You probably did scare the shit out of her.
Himeko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there are some people we haven't said goodbye to yet.
Fine, fine. Danheng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Ah, Captain.
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Option for return to Express, but for other people you got to know on the Xianzhou. But how do I know where they are? Is Fu here? Well, Fu's not here. Hi!
Oh, hi. I know we haven't got the chance to get acquainted, but I've heard a lot of good things about the crew from the General.
You tried to stab my
I
friend.
have to say, I'm very impressed. So soon?
Yeah.
I wanted to help the General, but things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, well, you tried, though.
Also, I have a rather abrupt request.
You want to fight again?
After fighting Danheng, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me...
I would love to fight you again.
Deal. Safe travels.
I don't think he remembers me fighting him during Kafka's loyalty mission, which is funny, but Kafka did say she'd make him forget the whole thing. I want that. Can I have a shield? Is there anyone else? Is they in this room? Well, I want to tell the people I met goodbye, but I don't know where the fuck they all are. Like, where's Fu hang out? I don't fucking know. Do they think I memorized the map? Well, I don't know where any of the people I know are, so I guess I'm just gonna go back to Himiko, because I don't know where the fuck everyone else that I could say goodbye is. I want to say goodbye to, like, food and stuff like that, but I don't know where the fuck they spawn.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
They just explode.
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
Welt needs a hug. Didn't know you were a poet, Mr. Yang.
Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
It's very poetic.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Why does anyone need to stay on the Express?
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
What's your next stop?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination.
Nope, totally forgot.
The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals.
I don't remember that at all.
At least, it was at the time of recording.
Damn.
However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm.
Oh, the Harmony took over? I guess we're meeting Harmony next. This time was all with the
family
hunt.
was throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the
Wild.
conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Radical. Meanwhile, in the shackling prison...
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Oh shit.
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question.
Oh shit, he's mad.
They who brought the Stellaron onto the Cienjo, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
Abomination?
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
Ice? He's not an ice
That's
elf.
right, genuine. Stay out of our way.
Oh, Monarch's here.
The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Cienjo to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Well, damn. Wild. That was wild. Oh, Dun Hung texts me. What did he text me? I would like to dissect out of you, but these days I would like to ask you to come in on certain tasks. Want me as a bodyguard? You jest. Oh, he wants to see, the little dragon girl. Bailu. Till the dragon returns home. I do kind of want to do that. Alright, I kind of want to do that first, because that sounds really cool. Then I'll do the time thing. I'll do the time thing in a second, but first I want to see the dragons meet.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
Oh, he went back into his dragon mode.
About the meeting. Do you have any questions, Master Dan Heng?
I know all that I wish to know. Thank you, Miss Huanxi.
You need not address me as Miss. I am but one of Miss Bailu's maids. Then again, if I may be so bold as to make a humble request.
And his eyes.
Go ahead.
Before this goes ahead... Oh, who might this be?
I'm his bodyguard.
I'm speaking with Master Dan Heng. I'm afraid this doesn't involve you. Please take your leave.
I try to be polite, you fucking bitch.
He's a close friend. I've invited him along to bear witness. Please, treat him as you would me. Now, what was your request?
I try to be polite. Fuck you.
Then I hope you don't plan on meeting with Miss Bailu.
I'll stab you.
Bailu is simple and innocent, incapable of ill intent. It's natural for a servant to care for her master and share in her worries.
Okay, that is not true. I know for a fact if I leave her idle while I'm grinding and just let her be idle, she'll just say she's missing the violence. She's so not innocent.
Please, hear what I have to say. I have good reason to be concerned.
I don't care what you think. You're a bitch. You're a fucking maid.
Perhaps you should know that Miss Bailu's path to becoming a High Elder was neither in compliance with proper protocol, nor of her own volition. Everything was a result of the stubbornness of her predecessor, Dan Feng. His hubris and tyranny brought about the end of the Luofu's High Elder succession. The preceptors heard of Master Dan Heng's return, and were uncertain whether it constituted good or ill fortune. However, many have surmised that the Luofu's High Elder succession tradition will soon be back in force. If true, that is indeed something worth celebrating. Whether we find another suitable candidate in accordance with the laws of our people, or have you take up the position anew, everything can still be mended. But if Master Dan Heng were to hand everything over to Miss Bailu, it could lead to great upheavals on the horizon. No good would come of it for her. Such a major matter as this is naturally up to the Preceptor Elders. I couldn't possibly say.
I don't like this girl. I vote we kill her, Dan Heng.
I've been a maid here for 12 years now, and was with my mistress every day as she studied medicine and received tutelage. I've witnessed her countless escapes, and the inevitable, unwilling returns. As far as a Xianzhou is concerned, children like her enjoy a charmed and happy childhood. But as a High Elder in nothing but name alone, Miss Bailu is highly restricted in her actions, and has no freedom or say about her own life. I can't bear it. Your Highness, please think about this poor child.
So she's a child but has completed her doctorate. I'm confused on dragon ages in this.
Miss Bailu is young, naive, and easily manipulated by others. I worry that under the pressure of others, she would be convinced into taking up too great a burden.
I understand your concern, but I have nothing more to say on the matter at present.
Then I will bid my farewell. Master Dan Heng, whether you choose to meet Miss Bailu or go with me to see the Preceptor Elders, I will be waiting for you by the ferry leading to Scale Gorge Waterscape.
I vote we go to Bailu.
I haven't even set eyes on Bailu, and people are already urging me not to meet her.
Yeah, fuck those people.
No need. March will find out sooner or later. You know that I'm a descendant of the Luofu Vidyadhara. In Scale Gorge Waterscape, you witnessed my secret strength, as March would call it.
Your OP mode.
Yet that power stems from Dan Feng, my previous incarnation. He altered the process of High Elder succession, plunging everything into catastrophe. Ultimately, he suffered the punishment of molting rebirth. Based on the physiological principles of Vidyadhara reincarnation, I ought to have been an entirely new entity. And, in view of the law, all crimes from my previous incarnation should have been wiped clean.
But they're assholes and didn't.
But in reality, I was locked up in the shackling prison at birth. Even after I was released and left the Xianzhou, my High Elder past and Dan Feng's enemies pursued me like a haunting shadow. Now, I plan to face that shadow. In order to make amends, I want to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal and visit the High Elder to see what more I can do. The start skiff is ready. Let's go.
The dragon returns home.
That tree remained dead.
I gotta take my edgy boy for a walk.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Extractor cleaned or your stars?
The rumors are true. You really are back.
Oh, shut up.
I'm Hila Lu Ying of the Alchemy Commission. I'm a Vidyadhara too, as you can see. I'd heard the reincarnation of the Great Sinner has returned to the Luofu, and wanted to offer some advice.
Oh?
Leave this troubled place immediately.
Fuck you.
I'm not surprised in the slightest. What does the Alchemy Commission want then?
Return to being a nameless. Stay out of the High Elder succession. The Luofu Vidyadhara have finally recovered from Dan Feng's grievous sins, and were blessed with a compassionate and caring High Elder in Bailu. None of this was easy. Your return has stirred up resentment and ambition among the Preceptors, and threatens our situation.
I have no intention of threatening Bailu's position.
You may have a clear conscience, but even so, As long as you remain on the Lafu, invisible forces will try to coerce you. Leave now. It is the best outcome for everyone involved. Do not repeat the mistakes of a past life in this one. Farewell.
Oh, shut up. The dragons are all dicks. I don't like the dragons.
Excuse me. Are you two on your way to the Alchemy Commission, Delph?
I'm going wherever the edgy dragon boy wants to go. Idrillia. Remember, kids, always walk your edgy dragon at least once a week. Oh, General. What the fuck? Wait, there's a teleporter I didn't get here? No, I want to touch the teleporter. Unshackled, introduced you. Lots of Tanya, the figure leading the beast faction, the unshackled passionate. The wolves you killed were released by her. I think you've met the one next to her. Her name is Benna. She is leader of the Neutral Formation faction. This faction mainly releases rare, fragile, endangered animals. Next is Hita Messin, leader of the plant faction, and that is dedicated to releasing plants. And last but not least is Nanan. This fellow's a local, but he's been jointly ousted from the 4 benevolent ones by the other 3, because he likes to release the microorganisms in the water. The other 3 leaders think he's not taking the act of releasing life seriously, so they called him leader of fooling around factions and kicked him out. Please wait while I explain your incident to them. I think I actually ran into a side quest. No, I'm not doing this. There we go. I just wanted that. I'm busy. I'll do that side quest later. General, why are you just standing here?
Hello. What brings you two here? The wind and waves are restless around lunar-rescent depths today.
Even you came to dissuade me from visiting the High Elder, General?
This encounter was not of my making. I've been recuperating in the Alchemy Commission under the Dragon Lady's care. Our paths have merely crossed.
He was that injured?
But your question would suggest that there are others interested in dissuading you from such a venture.
Yes. They're all pricks, and I'm gonna beat them all up.
Matters that concern the rise and fall of the Vidyadhara will inevitably attract certain parties. Those that would work circumstances to their advantage. Be it Don Feng, the Preceptors, or the Alchemy Commission that trained the Dragon Lady.
Your injury hasn't dulled your instincts, General. The Preceptors and the Commission seem deeply concerned.
I like that because Hoyo doesn't make mouths move that much. It
Meeting
looks
is
like
a
everyone's just
gift from
telepathic.
fate. Why don't I help you to fathom their intent then? The power struggle between the Preceptors and their High Elder is a tale as old as time. And someone as powerful as Don Feng, who was completely beyond their control, was enough for them to harbor a hidden rage. The Elders used to have a small say in appointing the new High Elder. Who could have imagined that Don Feng would pick his own successor? And yet, that is precisely what happened. And all they could do was accept the result. Now that Don Hong has arrived, the Elders see yet another chance. How could they let it go?
They're a bunch of pricks. I hate the Elders a lot.
Us outsiders should not judge the laws of the Vidyadhara.
No, I'm gonna.
Preceptors have been suppressed for some time now. They will inevitably try to overturn the situation. These people speak of legitimacy. They believe that Bai Lu was chosen as heir apparent by the previous High Elder, and that unless she were to commit a terrible sin, the Preceptors should have no right whatsoever to choose again.
I kind of agree with them.
The Healer Lady has draconic features and scarcely believable therapeutic abilities. Some regard this as evidence that she is the High Elder, but the Preceptors are fixated on strength and are unwilling to accept her.
Oh, so because she's a healer, not
Now
DPS,
that
they
Don
don't care.
Fong's reincarnation has shown a command over the vast marine expanse of luminescent depths, those longing to keep the traditional bequeathal of the High Elder feel increasingly uneasy. After Don Fong's abdication, they fought against the Preceptors and saved Bailu's dignity. They demonstrated a true devotion. These folks aren't the type to just let it go. It is an internal affair of the Viriadoras. As long as it does not disturb the peace aboard the Lawfu, it does not involve the General of the Cloud Knights.
But it could.
Nevertheless, as a friend, let me remind you of one thing. So long as Don Hong and Bailu, with their respective High Elder powers and titles, both remain on the Lawfu, the Viriadora will never cease their internal strife. This is not to say that either of you are to blame. It's getting late. You are headed to repair the Arbor's seal at Scale Gorge Waterscape and visit the High Elder, no? Farewell for now. I should start taking this business of rest and recuperation a little more seriously.
I hope that Bailu gets to stay the High Elder. Oh. Hey, look, a big evil robot. Robot. Wham. Beat it up.
You bully!
Who will it be?
Come on. My turn.
Bailu's my favorite healer, actually. Ironically. Victory! How dare you?
Hide. Stay back, Clara.
Stay back, Clara.
Help me, Mr. Storm!
Help me, Mr. Storm! Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Mission command.
Laser.
Look out!
Laser.
Who will it be?
Alright, goodbye. There we go. I'm the
I
greatest.
hope I helped.
Oh, wait. Ah. I see. I did that totally by accident. I mean, that was very on purpose. My brain is huge.
If you find any components, can I have them?
Oh, it's the fucking maid again. Can we just push her in the ocean?
Master Don Hung, you're back. Have you made your decision?
Yes, go see Bailu. Fuck you.
Will you come with me to meet with the elders first? Or are you set on seeing Miss Bailu?
Bailu, Bailu, Bailu.
Miss Bailu is already waiting at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Yes. Good boy. That a boy. Fuck
Your
you.
stubbornness is redolent of your previous incarnation.
And your bitchiness is redolent of sour
Sorry,
milk.
But you're not going anywhere. A criminal who destroyed our succession is unworthy of setting foot in the sacred places of the Viriadora.
Okay, we could beat you up.
Wait. Master Don Hung's presence at Scale Gorge Waterscape has been approved by the 6 charioteers and the preceptors. He is no longer the criminal he once was.
Empty rhetoric. There are ways of unearthing his true identity. And even his reincarnation should answer for the monstrous crimes of the past. The Viriadora will never accept him.
Just summon the big dragon and kill them. Don't they just turn into eggs if you kill them anyway and start over?
Die, Don Fung.
Heaven Surge.
Kill him!
Rise! The Time to
You say Don Feng was merely your previous incarnation. How then do you still possess the power of the High Elder?
Because fuck you, that's why.
The strength. Awaken dormant scales.
Dragon!
Dragon.
Throw the ball!
As I expected, Don Feng, you have returned.
Ah! But he's not Dong Feng, and you know that. You're just dumb.
Thank you for rescuing me, Master Dan Heng.
Were you in danger?
They came for me. I'm sorry you got dragged into it.
It's risky to remain here. We should leave. Master Dan Heng, after your meeting, will you go with me to see the elders?
Should I ever want to meet the preceptors, Miss Huanxi, I'll ask you to pass on the message.
I understand. Please alight, Your Highness. Miss Bailu awaits you at Dragon Vista Rain Hall.
Let's go!
It should be dangerous ahead. We should proceed carefully.
I mean, you're a 5-star, and I'm also technically a 5-star, so I'm not that worried about it. Ooh, it's a challenge. Look at all this shit. So let's see. Look at all these things we gotta fight. That's a lot of shit. I'll be fine. I'll figure it out. Must include Don Heng. Okay. So the recommended types. Well, Don Heng's already gonna be my. So that takes care of imaginary damage. They recommend ice. I don't have a wind character that's good, so we're gonna put Clara on because Clara's always in the team. We're gonna put Bailu because I'm gonna need a medic, and I'm gonna put on. I'll put on Kapard, I guess. His shield's useful. We'll do that. It's not a lot of damage. It's a more tanky team, but we'll do that. It's fine. Don Heng can be my main source of DPS. It's fine. I'm bringing both the dragons, boys! If you had your own Don Heng already, could you just use that one instead of the trial one? Look at how cute she is!
So slow. I've been waiting for you here for ages.
Oh, I love it. She's a little shit. We met an assassin. He just nods!
An assassin? Are you okay? Are you injured?
He's fine.
Fortunately, the skills of Master Dan Heng and his friends were too much for them. There are those that wish to assassinate Master Dan Heng, Miss. Presumably to preserve your legitimacy as High Elder.
I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants to be the High Elder is welcome. I never wanted the title.
I am Dan Heng. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Bailu.
You're Dan Heng? I heard about how you parted the ancient sea and Scale Gorge waterscape. These assassins have got their work cut out for them.
Miss Bailu, please don't say things like that.
I mean, she's right.
Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns. Well, they say you're Dan Feng's reincarnation. Suppose it must be true then. But you're different from me. Where's your tail?
Oh yeah, he doesn't have a tail, actually. I didn't think about that.
If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
Maybe? I hope so.
About the High Elder succession. I have no intention of getting entangled in that. I'm here to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. This is the duty of the lawful Vidyadhara.
Well, really? Then why'd you come to CB? All I've learned since my hatching rebirth are some medical skills at the Alchemy Commission. I can't repair seals or part the sea like you can.
I should take this opportunity to talk with you about the past, Miss Bailu. I've heard about your situation, and while I can't guarantee a solution, I will do my best to improve things for you.
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think, and you seem trustworthy. So, you want me to go with you to Scale Gorge Waterscape?
Precisely.
Let's go then.
Miss Bailu.
Guanxi, please wait here for me. I'll come back as soon as I can. I've got these two to look after me. Don't worry.
Yeah, we've both only died once. We have a pretty good track record. We've each died once. No, I don't want to be... No. Ah, why can't I? I don't want to be Don Fong. God damn it.
Wow. What a magnificent sight. Is that the Ambrosial Arbor?
Yes. Forming a seal and using their power to curb the spread of the Arbor's roots is an important task entrusted to the Luofu's High Elder.
News to me. The elders must be well aware that I'm not qualified for this position.
But
Which
you are...
begs the question, why did Dunfeng choose me all those years ago?
Because you're cool.
That's exactly what I've come to Scale Gorge Waterscape to find out. Among the Vidyadhara, the High Elder is the existence closest to the permanence. According to historical records, the High Elder succession involves a secret ritual known as the Transmutation Arcanum, as well as a treasure known as Dragonheart. Once succession is complete, the former High Elder undergoes a hatching rebirth, while the new High Elder begins to display draconic features. However, Don Feng's ritual failed, and his powers remained within me. And yet for some reason, it also created you.
So, in medical terms, he messed up the prescription. And brought suffering down on himself and just about everyone else in the process.
I want to use this opportunity to repair the Ambrosial Arbor seal, and see if I can help recall our memories.
Ooh, exciting.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
What's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague. Water of the ancient sea.
Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots.
Yeah, they do it together. They're both the High Elder.
This feeling.
That's it. You did it. And this alone should prove to everyone that you are the true High Elder. When the seal was reestablished, did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really, really huge, and the whole of Scale Gorge Waterscape was responding to my voice, resonating with me. That's fun! Danheng, teach me another trick. Let's see if I can remember anything else.
Wait. Can you feel it? There's someone coming.
Can you feel it? Hello.
You. Who are you?
Mara struck?
Protect Bailu.
Hey! I'm doing the protecting here. Nobody's getting hurt with me around.
I'm actually glad I brought Bailu. They don't force you to bring Bailu. I'm actually glad I brought her now because that's just fitting. I want the more cinematic fight. Hold on.
Help me, Mr. Sora!
Do it more cinematic. Oh god, it feels way too slow now. I'm too used to fast forward. Never mind. Go back to fast. I'm too used to fast forward now. I've done too much grinding.
World cleansing dragon.
Mission command. Are you alright? Mission command.
Oh yeah, Mara struck. I forgot.
Eliminating threat.
A will forged in ice.
Never falters.
Rise.
Dragon tails, dragon tails.
How did they manage to appear right next to us without a sound?
They're assassins.
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smoke screen. I'm afraid this ambush was probably lying in wait for us. Seems like some people have had enough of my presence. If so, why would we want to harm Baowu? We don't know how many there are. Let's get out of here. Go!
But you guys kicked their ass effortlessly. I'm not really that worried about it. You guys kicked their bitch asses really easily.
Look at that shadow. Could it be an assassin?
Don't worry. Those things aren't hostile.
This power, it rivals the tidal forces in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Is that you, Danfeng? Have you returned?
I'm afraid you have the wrong person. These floating shadows are called Mirage Echoes. They are memories of past lives and echoes from the past that the Vidyadhara shed during their rebirth.
The books say that these mirages only speak to people they can recognize. And the water on their bodies can be used as medicine.
That's creepy. Let's not eat the ghosts.
Seems this mirage mistook me for Danfeng.
There's no mistake. This old man would recognize your voice anywhere. Have you come to this sacred place to repent? The proud son of the Vidyadhara, hero of the High Cloud Quintet. You fought with us your whole life. How far you have fallen. You availed yourself of the Transmutation Arcanum to summon that draconic abomination, and almost laid waste to Scale Gorge Waterscape in the process. If your allies hadn't united to slay it, then the abomination would have destroyed the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. Tell me, did it sadden you to watch the abomination perish? As the High Elder, you should have freed us from the plight of rebirth and set foot on a brand new path. But instead, you were seduced by your reputation and abandoned yourself. You counted Xianzhou natives and even short-life species among your friends. The upcoming trial is your final chance. Hand over the secrets of the Transmutation Arcanum now, and the Preceptors can help you keep your secrets.
Nah, fuck that.
Isn't that draconic abomination you created proof of the Transmutation Arcanum's success?
I heard that Danfeng craved the powers of our dragon ancestor Long Permanence, and created a monstrous dragon-like creature. That must be what he's referring to.
Oh, the Sadie Blue, stop it.
And so the hero of the Xianzhou became its arch-villain. Elder, look around you. You've long since reincarnated. What remains here are just the mirages of the waters of the ancient sea.
Impossible. I still live! The High Elder succession will not be severed in this generation.
I don't like this Mirage Echo.
Yeah, neither do I, it's a dick.
He thought that the Vidyadhara was superior to other races, and that he was superior to other Vidyadhara. As if the Vidyadhara would never progress without their plans. I guess Danfeng probably never told them the secret of the Transmutation Arcanum.
Good, fuck
We shouldn't linger here. The assassins are using skilled cloud hymn magic to make themselves invisible. But their presence is all too real. These mirage echoes, on the other hand, are vestiges of the past. If we can center and transmit the echoes, we should be able to detect any assassins hidden beneath the surface of the water.
Huh?
Let's look for mirage echoes and send out pulses. Move carefully.
Okay. Assassins using echoes in stealth mode difficult to detect after being attacked by an enemy in stealth mode. Entering battle, all enemies' actions are greatly advanced and their weaknesses are hidden. Using Mirage Echoes can detect enemies. Cool time was really used. Oh. Neat. Wham! Well, that's neat. I'm not too worried.
Careful. They're waiting for us to get close enough to reveal our weak spots.
Is that all?
Annihilate.
I can't change my party, so I don't know why it would matter if their weaknesses are hidden or not, because I can't change my party, so like... Hello! Goodbye, puppy. The murder doggo. Anyway. Bam! Kill them, Dragon Boy!
A will forged in ice.
Never falters.
Grace. World cleansing dragon.
World cleansing dragon. He gets his ultimate so fast. Like, absurdly fast.
Rise. Is that all?
That just does so much damage. So that's fucking stupid. It hits like a truck. It is kind of hilarious for sure. Oh my god, hi. I forgot that they were invisible. I'm so dumb. I forgot immediately that they were invisible.
Are you alright? Stay back, Clara.
I forgot the gimmick almost immediately. I'm great at this.
Is that all? A will forged in ice.
Never falters. Your prescription.
Annihilate.
Get up.
Rise.
Look out! Help me, Mr. Sora!
As you command.
I do like the spear throwing animation. That is a really cool animation. Ah, more lore.
Miss Bailu, you fled the Alchemy Commission yet again. How many times have I told you our rules state that...
Sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Nah, do it again. Rules are maybe broken.
Wait. I remember that voice. That's the old chief alchemist. So she's been reborn?
Reborn? More excuses. Who brought you out this time? Is that Master Don Feng? Why do you remain silent? Your Highness, you're still as cold and lonely as you ever were. Like the eternal ice on the Fanghu.
Damn.
Bailu, return to the Forbidden Residence. I must speak with Master Don Feng.
Oh, okay.
Bailu, don't listen to a ghost!
Wait, no! You were just a mirage echo. I got tricked again.
Master Don Feng, I finally understand your plan. That little girl is the key to the transmutation arcanum. This is a breakthrough for my research.
Huh?
The Videodora performs self-reincarnation, but we are unable to reproduce. Natural and artificial disasters inevitably reduce our population. If this continues, one day our noble draconic bloodline will perish, and the fated decree of the permanence will be violated. For this very reason, I have spent my entire life researching ways to free the Vidyadhara from the cycle of reincarnation. I have been without success for a long, long time, thinking that this reincarnation had been naught but a waste. But now, you have enlightened me.
Donfeng. What did he do?
Master Donfeng, your changes to the Transmutation Arcanum created a draconic abomination that wreaked great destruction. But it also created a new life. This is the hope that will one day allow the Vidyadhara to reproduce. My understanding of reproduction was limited by ordinary notions. How constrained I was. Why should Vidyadhara reproduction remain trapped within the confines of our race? To unearth the potential might of Long's blood and incorporate other races into the flesh of the dragon, isn't that the real meaning behind the Transmutation Arcanum? The Preceptors are too narrow-minded to see your talent. They want to install another High Elder. Foolish.
What does she mean by that?
He doesn't
The
know either.
Transmutation Arcanum seems to contain a secret that allows the Vidyadhara to escape the cycle of reincarnation and return to normal reproduction. But the mechanism eludes me. Let's go.
Alright, Captain. There's one. Okay, I can see it. Bam. Catch the ball!
A will forged in ice.
Never falters!
Eliminating threat.
I love that they just flop to the ground like a Dahlwood's cords cut. It's really funny. Dragon tails, dragon
Word
tails.
cleansing dragon.
Catch the ball.
Are you alright? Stay back, Clara. Stay back, Clara.
You assume I didn't say goodbye to anyone before leaving? I didn't know where anyone was! I said goodbye to Yang Shin, but I didn't know where everyone else was. It didn't give me a marker. I tried to, though. I told Welt I was going to, and then it didn't give me a fucking marker, and no one else is in the room. I don't know where Fu is. On the entire La Fu? I looked it up so anyway. Well, I was streaming and I'm too lazy to do that. I wanted to, though. I was really looking forward to talking to Fu, and then they didn't give me a fucking marker, and no one else was in the room, so I was like, I said goodbye to the child, and then I was like, well,
cleansing dragon.
Fu told us where she was. Well, I didn't remember. People had talked to me since then. There were cutscenes since then, so I didn't remember. Like, I don't have a good memory, and they didn't give me a marker, so that's on the game developers for not giving me a marker. Or not just having everyone in the room where I needed them to be. Of course you did. Well, you can tell me what everyone said later then. That's convenient. You can just tell me what everyone said.
A will forged in ice. Never falters.
I blame the game for not putting a marker, though. That's on them. That's fine. I don't really care that much. I'm sure it wasn't that important. If it was important, it would have been part of the cutscene if it was that important. So, fetch the ball. Throw the ball.
Cleansing dragon.
Look out! Help me, Mr. Star!
I will say they acknowledge me back this time. I mean, that makes sense. Like, maybe they learned their mistake from Billabong. They learned their mistake. They learned their mistake. They're like, ah, shit. We made it sound like you're never coming back. They learned their mistake. Do dragon tails. Oh. Ah! Hi, you missed, stupid. Sneaky forehead. I gotta admit, Don Hunk summoning the dragon puppy is very funny. Throw the ball.
Word cleansing dragon.
The community's ruined his ultimate for me because they all made it like a circle ball. You gotta yell at a bull. You have to yell at a child. Finally, an excuse to beat up a child.
Never falters.
Finally, an excuse to beat up a child. These hands are rated E for everyone. The ones who bully the blind girl need talking. The ones that bully the blind girl need threatening. Ah, another mean ghost. Is this ghost gonna guilt trip me too?
It's you, Master Dongfeng. Why did you disgrace yourself?
You're a disgrace.
You were my hero. I dreamed of being just like you. Of joining the Cloud Knights. But you betrayed the hopes and dreams of the
Tingyu isn't
elders.
dead though. I mean, I don't think she's dead either. Video games and movies like off the same rules that if I don't see them die, they're not dead. And even then, sometimes they're not dead.
How many of us perished in that disaster and could not be reincarnated? And my leg was torn off by that abomination. Oh, the pain.
Yeah, the information we got about Ting Yun, I liked it, but it felt very different from the Ting Yun we met. And I feel like if she's that different than the Destruction Girl who was possessing her, if that was the Destruction Girl the whole time and we never met the real Ting Yun, then someone else should have noticed that she was that bad of an actor? I don't know. It's weird to me. She seems so different when everyone else is talking about her from what we met. And I'm like, none of you noticed that she wasn't acting like herself at all?
The doctors at the Alchemy Commission said I have to reincarnate as soon as possible to avoid affecting my immortal life. But my poor comrades have no chance.
Yeah, I guess she was with us a lot, I guess, but still.
You once told us that we should cherish every life cycle, and that you would use cloud-aid magic to heal our wounds. But in the end, all you did was betray us.
Yeah, I agree. Why are we listening to him? Why are you letting a ghost fucking guilt trip you? Let's just
listen to
go.
him very carefully.
Oh, okay.
We
Hi,
cannot
JJ.
afford to miss any information.
I will never forgive you. The High Elder's power belongs to the Vidyadhara of the Lawfu.
The Vidyadhara of the Lawfu.
You are unworthy. The Vidyadhara must not sever the High Elder's succession tradition just because of you.
He's so angry.
Hand it over.
But you're dead. You can't give it to a ghost.
Dunhung, is this the price we pay for bearing the power of the High Elder? Carrying the weight of all these expectations. All this hatred.
Yep, heavy as the crown.
Before any of this transpires, you have enough time to prepare.
Heavy as the crown. Doobity-doo-ba-doo-ba-dee-day. Whoop. My, oh my, what a wonderful day.
World cleansing dragon.
World cleansing dragon. Rawr.
You bully!
Ow.
I'm okay. What's in your
prescription?
Rise. Is that all?
I'm okay.
A will forged in
ice never falters.
Annihilate.
Help me, Mr. Storm.
Help me, Mr. Storm.
It should come back.
Is that all?
It should come back.
Throw the puppy.
Cleansing dragon.
I don't get anything from fighting those guys, which is deeply disappointing and a waste of time. Very offended I don't get anything from fighting them. Yeah. They don't even drop loot. Like, they should at least drop loot. Ah, is she the assassin? I bet she is.
Bailu, are you okay? You were in there for such a long time.
I don't trust her. I don't like her at all.
Luckily, I had Dunhung and him to protect me all the way. If anyone's owed a thanks, it's them.
I didn't expect those assassins to be so brazen and reckless, storming a sacred place like Scale Gorge Waterscape and pursuing you. Rest assured, Miss Bailu, I'll report them to the elders and round them all up.
I don't trust her at all.
Fortunately, the three of you were blessed by the gods. If anything had happened to you, it would have been a dereliction of duty on my part.
Assassins? None of us mentioned that the danger involved assassins. How did you know that?
Oh, it's because we were already attacked at the ferry, no? I was just worried that those people would try and attack you again.
Kill her.
You said those assassins only came from Mr. Dan Heng, but the ones we met in the ruins were coming from me instead.
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not enough happened to you.
Kill her.
So, did the elders send you to take out the unworthy High Elder?
That was my idea alone. How could the Preceptors have come up with that? From my perspective, the Videodora requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless, must be removed.
Nice,
Miss
let's kill her.
Bailu, our relationship as mistress and maid ends here. Farewell.
Alright, time to send her to her next reincarnation. Maybe she'll be less of a bitch in her next life.
Heaven's Search.
Dragon!
Rise! Awaken, dormant scales.
Dragon! Throw the ball! Throw the ball. I have to use my Trailblazer? Oh, that's dumb. I want to use my Trailblazer. How dare you edit my party? I also didn't notice they edited my party for a very long time.
Heaven's Search. Break!
Need a doctor?
The strength. I sent a storm. Heaven's Search. Rise!
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
You don't look so good.
Am I too late?
Oh shit, the general's here!
Did you bring reinforcements?
Reinforcements? Master stroke. I am the reinforcements.
Ah, Sayu's so cool! Reinforcements. I am the reinforcements. Oh, he's so cool! I didn't expect him to show up. Fetch the ball.
Blood cleansing dragon.
Oh, it's so cool!
Heaven's Search. Break!
Wow, they really just want to kill Bailu.
Follow my charge.
Follow my charge.
Let me tend your wounds.
Might have to tend your own wounds in a second. Yeah, it's so cool!
Heaven's Search. Rise!
Dragon tail, dragon tail.
Time what's in your
prescription?
Nice teamwork.
Awaken, dormant scales.
Blood cleansing
dragon.
A foregone conclusion.
Need a doctor?
Heaven's Search. Break!
Die!
Time to what's in your
prescription?
Nice teamwork.
You gonna call more helper monkeys?
Heaven, sir. Break.
Okay, we're done. I guess I could have done my trail as well. I was saving it in case he called more minions.
A pity. So close.
Kill her.
Did the Preceptors truly believe that nobody knew of their scheme? They should return to their senses. Attacking the Dragon Lady only destroys what little prestige they have remaining.
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone. Beware of false charges, General.
Save your breath. We all know the truth once the Cloud Knights send you to the Ten Lords Commission's judges.
Too late, Jing Yuan. I go no further.
So she collapses to the ground. Yeah, she's gonna reincarnate her. She's gonna kill herself on purpose.
I always felt useless in the eyes of the elders. A false dragon who failed to inherit the power of the High Elder. And today I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Vidyadhara harbor evil intentions. If you feel uneasy, Dragon Lady, the Seat of Divine Foresight can arrange for you to stay elsewhere.
Thank you, General. I'd like to talk more with Danheng first.
Very well. I will await all of you at the fair.
God, the general showing up at the end was so hype, though. Just the fucking spear from his stand raining from the sky and incinerating all of them. Just, hello. I am the reinforcements. That was so fucking cool.
The Vidyadhara have neither parents nor family members. Once born, the teacher is assigned to instruct the young Vidyadhara in the art of Cloud Hymn, as well as various life skills. Danheng, did you have a teacher like that?
If you're asking about Vidyadhara tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of. I've always been a wanderer. I can never return to my homeland.
You're standing here right now.
In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield. But in my travels, I meet many people who I can describe with the word teacher.
As far back as I can remember, I've had the Preceptors and Alchemy Commission healers telling me what to do. Cure diseases, save lives. I don't know if that counts as teaching. You know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for. Virtuous in the past life, master in the next life. Perhaps we were friends or disciples in our previous incarnations.
Aww.
A friend or disciple of Dan Feng? Maybe. Miss Bailu. At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only, and that an absence of true power would eventually put you in grave danger. It seems I was overthinking things. You have no shortage of true power.
You mean the power to repair the seal? The power you taught me?
The Mirage Echoes of Scale Gorge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Dan Feng a brave warrior, he could heal others with Cloud Hymn magic. What you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the vitality of the Eternal Roots. It is a world away from my power of destruction.
In that case, Danfeng probably had a gentle side to him too, right?
Perhaps.
So destruction and harmony.
We should head back to the healer's market. I have other things to do today. Let's go.
So Dong Feng was both destruction and creation. And
Now that the seal is repaired, my affairs on the Xianzhou have drawn to an end. For the time being.
Are you planning on staying on the Luofu? The banishment decree has been revoked, and the preceptors have regained an awareness of the situation. This is your chance to return to your homeland.
As a nameless, the Express still needs me.
Ah, that is a pity.
Dragon returns home. Text message. Who texted me? Who the fuck are you? Hello, Psychiatrist. Our own Commission orders, Scale Droves. Heard a lot about you from the Exulting Commission's contact details again. Am I in trouble? Don't worry, I just have something for you. Recently, we got reports some civilians have been entered on an area and encountered monsters that can become invisible. I don't think you'd be familiar with Vidyadra Cloud Hymn magic. That is much easier for me to explain what's going on. I am a Vidyadra myself, and I happen to hear Cloud Hymn magic, but not completely identical. It's hard to explain everything over text. Let's meet face to face. Come to the commission whenever you have time. Alrighty then. Well, we'll do that later. We'll do that later. Hi, General.
I think I should refrain from violating the healer's orders any further. The weariness is creeping up on me once again. Time to lie down. Farewell, all of you.
I love Jing Yuang so much. I wish I had him. Okay, I need to take a look at that event, though. I got distracted again. And I said I wouldn't get distracted, and then I got distracted again. And I said I wouldn't, but that has never stopped me before. I was like, I won't get distracted. I'll do the event because I only have 2 days left. And then I got distracted and didn't do the event.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog.
We'll be safe here.
Hey! Over here!
Hey, bye, Lou.
You're easy to spot. Are you going to Aramelli? A new arrival like you should get a tour guide.
Aren't you a doctor?
Mm-hmm. As a renowned doctor, I regularly go out for street food. After I'm done treating my patients, that is. Anyway, basically, I'm an expert on all the culinary delights the Shenzhou has to offer. So, hire me as your tour guide already.
I fucking love her so much.
I won't charge anything for my services. Except for food, of course.
I fucking love her.
And if you get into medical trouble, gastrointestinal discomfort, sprained ankle, yada yada,
ankle.
you have a professional doctor right by your side. That's a 2-in-1 deal.
I mean, you are always in my party because of your doctor abilities, so...
It's called an all-inclusive package.
I fucking love this little gremlin. I would die for her.
Huh? Hurry up! Do you want the snacks to sell out?
I fucking love this little gremlin. She's so funny. She cracks me up so much. I'm glad that, like, a gremlin child doctor is in charge of all the dragon people. That's what they deserve.
We've reached our destination, Aram Alley. Of course, the main feature of this tour is the endless selection of tasty delicacies. The folk dishes at Spices Supreme are a must-try. This is the only place on the Lawfu you can find them. So, now that we're here... Recommend? I think you mean I'd like to treat you to some Shenzhou delicacies. Let's start with the snack stands.
Oh, fuck.
You can browse around for a bit. I'll go find us a seat while you make up your mind.
Okay. Whatever you say, Tiny
I should
Gremlin.
see what the other customers have to say about the food here.
I would rather die. Option sweet customer. No, I would rather die. If I was at a restaurant, I would never ask anyone else what's good. I would just pick something else.
Same great taste. Oh, interested in the food? In Aram Alley, there's no such thing as a bad food stall. Just close your eyes and pick one at random. My name's Xiaohan. I'm originally from Aram Alley, but this is my first visit in a long time. When I was away, I'd stay up at night reminiscing about the flavors and aromas of this place. Are you feeling adventurous or cautious? If you're really feeling adventurous, you could try some mung bean soda.
That sounds terrible.
I describe the taste as unique and a little sour. It's best to drink it in big gulps and let it fizzle in your stomach. That's a great feeling.
I am concerned.
Oh, a visitor from afar. May I ask you a question? Do you like Aram Alley?
Well, I hate cooking and love food, so probably, yeah.
Then I'll have to make sure your first visit here is a good one. I hope you don't mind me prattling on, but since you're an Outworlder, are you familiar with the IPC? Do you know if it has a good reputation? That's true, and they made it much more convenient to exchange Strelin credits. Well, I can't just leave you here empty-handed. Take a look at the menu, order whatever you want. It's on the house.
Oh. I'll try what he said, fuck it.
Alrighty.
It's probably gonna be terrible, but he did say, like, swallowing in big gulps and letting it fizzle in my stomach. That sounds weird, and I kind of want to experience it.
Is there anything good?
I thought you said everything was good, you little gremlin. This isn't a snack, this is a drink!
Mung bean soda? Is this some sort of prank? Okay, you drink it then.
How bad can it be anyway?
It's just like drinking medicine. Close your eyes and cross your heart.
Fucking Violet.
Ah, it's the Dragon Lady. Here, I'll get you another serving. No need to be shy.
Wait! Auntie! I'm not thirsty! Please! Ugh. Thank you, Auntie.
Amidst the bustling of the diners, time flies before you even notice. No, wait! I don't want it! Oh. Oh, I fucking love this game so far. I want Violet to be in every event.
I'm so full of snacks I can hardly move. I haven't even gotten around to business yet. I wanted to stop by Elegance Pagoda to buy some medicine jars while I'm out. Come on, let's go.
Alright, Captain. Let's go buy you some medical jars, I guess. Little dragon gremlin.
Hey! What's going on at the dock?
But the dock's right here.
Some of the dock
Oh,
workers
the
got
dock,
into
like
an
a dock. I'm
argument with the
stupid.
IPC folks.
Watch your words. No need to be aggressive here.
Oh, hey.
How about we go see what's happening at the dock?
You just want to get involved.
When did you decide to show up, little Miss Feisty? How is this any of your business?
As a Cloud Knight, I can't just sit back and do nothing when I see civil unrest. And for your information, my name isn't Little Miss Feisty. It's Sushan.
I love her. Hey guys, why is everyone bitchy?
Please, miss, allow Aram Alley Merchant Guild to take care of this matter.
You're from the Merchant Guild?
What a joke! You people can't take care of anything! Everyone here knows that our Room Alley Merchant Guild is as incompetent as it is dysfunctional. The lease for the docks isn't even paid yet. Anyone care to guess whose fault that is? I'll tell you, the Merchant Guild.
I'm not denying that.
Then say it out loud so everyone can hear. Our Room Alley Merchant Guild apologizes to every vendor here for defaulting on the lease and leaving us to pick up the mess. Better yet, get down on your knees and beg for forgiveness.
Well, she's just an employee. She doesn't own the guild. Prepare to beat this guy up. Yeah, that one.
Wait! Easy! We just came to watch!
No, I want to beat him up. She literally just works for the guild.
You're being completely unreasonable. Why can't we talk this over?
I'm not being unreasonable. I'm making a friendly inquiry. When will the IPC receive its lease payments?
I'm afraid we can't pay at the moment.
We leased this whole dock to your merchant guild, hoping that it would rejuvenate our Room Alley. And look at it now. A perfectly good freight dock has gone to waste.
They said at the moment. That doesn't mean they'll never make the payments, right?
Don't be so gullible.
Why is he shaking?
How about we make a little bet? If the Merchant Guild can pay back the money it owes, I'll get down on my knees and apologize to all the people of our Room Alley. I'll shout it loud and clear. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind. And then I'll bark like a dog. How does that sound?
Okay. And if they can't?
Oh, that's simple. You apologize to me in front of all the people of our Room Alley, and you bark like a dog.
She's saying. Take the bet! I'm not getting involved in that shit. I'm not making a choice for Shuzang.
What should she do?
I don't fucking know.
Deal.
Say it's Shuzang. She has no fear.
You all heard that, right? I'll be waiting for you. Come on, let's get out of here.
Oh my god. That was so funny. Shushan, what did you do?
Miss, there's no reason for you to take such a bet. We're the ones who dragged you into this.
It's okay. Seeing that arrogant sneer on his face made me sick to my stomach. I had to do something.
We appreciate you sticking up for us. But this...
Standing up for what is right, mad respect. That's what a knight would do.
Now that I think about it, if I lose the bet, it'll reflect badly on the Cloud Knights. But you can't give in to bullies.
My name is Ming-Shi. I'm the secretary of Arum Alley Merchant Guild. Most people just call me Miss Secretary. This leasing dispute is between the IPC and the Merchant Guild. You shouldn't have been dragged into it.
I think it's a little late for that.
Sure is. I've already started placing bets.
So, is it true that the Merchant Guild can't pay back the lease?
Miss Secretary, just tell it like it is.
As things stand now, the Merchant Guild is in no position to pay back the lease.
What kind of merchant guild are you?
Yes, the entire port. Now we owe the IPC an arm and a leg. The food hawkers are thriving, but dock operations and other businesses are stretched to the breaking point.
If we make the businesses more profitable, then maybe we have a chance of paying back the IPC.
If we cut costs and tap into new revenue streams, we can turn things around. A lot of vendors in Arum Alley don't want anything to do with the dock, though, so it may be hard to find new sources of revenue.
What about cutting costs?
Cutting costs means reducing expenses. As you can see, the dock isn't even fully utilized, and the workers, well...
Hey, don't get any funny ideas about laying people off.
Miss Secretary is just helping us think of ideas. But if you ask me, I think our ordering system is rather inefficient. I'm sure we could reduce our costs if we found a way to improve it.
didn't realize you were such an entrepreneur.
I ran a museum once.
Even the president hasn't been able to solve anything. Is this short lifer really up to the job?
That's racist.
At this point, I guess we've got nothing to lose.
Is calling me a short lifer like a slur? Okay, what's the gimmick of this thing? Is it gonna be like the music? What the fuck is this? R. O'Malley's complete inventory arrangement on Freight Star Skiff to reach each shipping target to earn Merchant Guild funds. Select goods and perform arrangement. Drag, rotate the goods, change their position. Oh! It's like the thing from Resident Evil! Looks like this is a Freight Star packed to the docks. Dock workers range inventory here. Miss Secretary said if we complete the shipping targets to the inventory arrangement, we can earn Merchant Guild funds. Most of the Merchant Guild product comes from the docks. Earning Merchant Guild funds is the key to paying back the debt. Below are the undispatched goods from various stores, and our O'Malley can be arranged. Try to drag the goods. The dock workers will arrange. Oh. Oh, sorry. Well, how do I drag it? I don't get how to drag it. My controller isn't doing anything. It won't let me do the controller, you stupid thing. Oh, now it's working. After arranging the goods, the profits will be calculated based on the goods' value. Press that to swap viewpoint. Of course, you can also press the goods to perform rapid arrangements. You can move or rotate the goods at will and pressing it confirm the placement. Completing inventory arrangement on Freight Star Kiss can reach shipping targets and Merchant Guild funds. Select goods from our rapid arrangements. Drag and rotate the goods to change their position. Specific types of goods can only fly in specific types of placement spots. Profit for single inventory can be skillful. Okay. Complete goods for its social doing so. Stop. You're killing me. The thing is freaking out because it won't do the right control scheme it wants to do. It like freaks out every time. Hey Blade, here to max out Blade's races. I'm surprised you haven't already, honestly. A decent amount of profit, let's begin shipping. Wish it would stop freaking out. It freaks out when it won't do anything with the controller. This is really aggravating. You get to level 7 of talent skills multiple. That's fair. Okay. Well, I can't. The tutorial is like literally broken. It's really ticking me off. Okay. I guess I have to close the game client real quick and reopen it. Because it literally doesn't like my controller. It doesn't like my controller. It's very angry. I can't blame you for maxing out his attack first. His attack seems like it'd be the important stat of his, I would imagine. I did not get Blade. I am excited for Fu, though. I plan to summon Fu for, when she comes out in a couple days. I plan to try and get her. I have saved up a lot of tickets and a lot of shit to try to get her. Okay, this time I'll use my fucking keyboard to make it not freak out. Do I have to read the little tutorial?
It's okay.
We appreciate.
Blah 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 blah.
My name is
Can I
Ming
skip this?
Shi.
Oh, I can skip it.
I'm the sec.
Oh, good. Okay. Let's do the tutorial real quick now. Now that I can actually have a control scheme that works. That was annoying. Begin shipping. Shipping complete.
This will certainly save us on shipping costs.
Isn't this a little unsafe?
How's it
Don't
unsafe?
worry. Our motto is safety first.
Is it? I'm so awesome. I've done such an amazing job.
Jeez, don't get too full of yourself.
Now let me get full of myself. I'm the greatest.
Impressive. But, if you ask me, inventory efficiency isn't enough to save us. If Heron Express doesn't deliver the goods, then they're just gonna sit around collecting dust.
I see your point. If you have the time, could you accompany me to Heron Express's Arum Alley branch office?
Of course. It's just... I'm better with brawn than brains.
You summon a chicken. Hop, 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 hop. Hey, a chest. Hop, 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 hop.
If you find any components,
Can
I have them?
Fucking love Clara.
Mr. Yongfeng?
Yongfeng.
Why, it's Miss Secretary. And who do we have here?
I'm Sushang of the Cloud Knights. I think you already know the little girl with horns on her head. And this is...
I'm the savior of Arum Alley.
Good to meet you all.
He didn't
Miss
react.
Secretary, I heard you made a bet with the IPC. And if you lose, you have to bark like a dog?
The word got out pretty quickly, huh?
Those Outworlders from the IPC are the worst. How did you get bogged down with them?
That's right. No one else in Arum Alley needs to worry. It's all on me.
We made our inventory more efficient. But the dock workers said we still need a way to distribute the goods. I was wondering if Heron Express would be interested?
Those dock workers don't want to take responsibility. And I'm afraid it's not our responsibility either.
Damn. Savage.
Then who should we blame? The IPC?
The IPC said that they would handle operations at Arum Alley and promised to give subsidies to the vendors. I suspect they secretly told all the vendors not to use the dock for logistics.
We can only blame ourselves for letting them get away with it for so long. If we can't pay back the rent, the financial damages will be manageable, but the reputational damage will be irreparable. If the Merchant Guild loses everyone's trust, it'll become an empty shell of its former self. And without the Merchant Guild, the IPC will have no competitors in Arum Alley's business district.
The IPC wants to turn this place into a big logistics warehouse. By then, the food hawkers and used goods stores will have to move away.
So no more Arum Alley?
Correct. The physical space will still exist, but the Arum Alley we all know, its fragrances, its bustling tourists, will be nothing more than a memory.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. What are we gonna do about the matter at hand?
On the logistics side, we can reduce costs by making sure the delivery routes are planned efficiently. Mr. Yongfeng, please allow our friend to try his hand at it. He has some skills that could prove useful in this area.
Because I'm a god.
See? He's a quick thinker.
Alright, so what's the gimmick with this part of the thing? Ah, it's a map. Plan the route, store for the docks, and go to do other orders. Start from the store or the end of the route and hold and drag to form a route to the docks. The shorter the route, the higher the score. Okay. has its corresponding listicle score. Every grid is reduced score by 1. Now hold down the left mouse button at the end of the route and drag it to the designated route. Press down and drag the route to adjust how long you want the route to be. Yes, I get it. It's all up to you. Please connect the Heron Express to there. Okay, Express will assess and prioritize the corresponding logistical score. Done planning? Let's conclude the route. Okay. The birds! Ascend, my children, into the sky! Okay, well, that's not too bad.
With these routes in place, logistics costs will be reduced significantly.
You're a cost.
I knew it! You're the heroes who can help us revitalize Arum Alley.
I think you're all just bad at your jobs.
Now, can you tell us what really happened to Arum Alley?
Well, Arum Alley was originally the busiest night market in Exalting Sanctum. In days past, this alley, famed for its food and commerce, was brimming with Arumatons collecting goods for their masters. But that prosperity has long since passed. Restrictions were placed on civilian Arumatons, and new commercial centers began to spring up. It was like being on a gentle downhill slope. Everyone knew things were changing, but no one thought it was serious. When the Lawfu was moored for maintenance and trade with the IPC increased, a new threat emerged for the Merchant Guild. The IPC's announcement of a bid for the development of Arum Alley. Their promises were visible, tangible, and extremely aggressive.
Aggressive?
When the gentle downhill slope suddenly became the edge of a cliff, no one could pretend to ignore it anymore. Both the Merchant Guild and Arum Alley itself were in jeopardy. Therefore, on behalf of the Merchant Guild, I would like to formally extend an invitation to you all to serve as business advisors in the plan to save Arum Alley. Excellent.
We'll fix
Why
it.
don't you talk it over with everyone first?
No, I'm a god. I already won. Nice, she's
I really hope you can help out.
I don't know, I kind of want to see you bark like a dog.
I'm not worried about that. I just want to help save Arum Alley. My home, the Xianzhou Yaoqing, had much closer ties with the IPC. Initially, people thought they were just engaging in a little interstellar investment, but over time, things changed. Gradually, the Yaoqing's younger generations began to enjoy the immersion produced by the IPC's entertainment division. Once they started wearing IPC clothing lines, you could hardly tell if they were Xianzhou locals or IPC employees. After their coming-of-age ceremonies, a lot of them aspired to join the IPC, to make it big. The architecture across the whole delve began to change. The graceful flying eaves I saw as a child became fewer and fewer, and the glazed tiles and fallow earth bricks gradually disappeared. Sleek, monolithic IPC buildings started sprouting up everywhere. Many of the Yaoqing locals older than 500, like my mother, will say the Yaoqing has changed. But they're not sure whether this change is leading to a better future, or if it's allowing short-life species to dictate their way of life. It's making everyone anxious. If our opponents were martial arts types, I could hold my own against them. But Arum Alley's problems aren't something we can fight off with a sword. I want to help the Merchant Guild. I want to help everyone at Arum Alley. Please, help me help them.
You just want food, don't you?
I only came here for the food. I didn't expect to get tangled up in all this dock leasing stuff. Still, if you're willing to give it a shot, maybe Arum Alley doesn't have to disappear. Aurum Alley without food would be like a pill without medicine. Meaningless.
I fucking love her.
What do you think? Will you become a business advisor for Aurum Alley? Great. I still haven't discussed any of this with the president. Let's go pay them a visit.
Hello.
Miss Lien Yen, please tell the president that I have someone who can help us with the leasing situation at the dock, and also bring Aurum Alley back to its former glory.
Hi, I'm not someone who can save y'all.
Whoa. Seems like you have plenty of confidence.
Yep, I'm the greatest.
I'll go ask the president's opinion on the matter.
I'm basically
Please
God.
Wait a moment. Okay. The president trusts Miss Secretary's judgment, but the applicant still needs to pass a test. You must integrate Oldie's Depot into the logistics plan.
I'm gonna flex my skills for you real quick. Why did I say it like that? As we establish closer with more stores, we need more simulated path, multiple logistic routes. Oh, route advantages. It seems to appear a courier click learns effects. If past your course stores. Wonderful. The effect of the route advantage increases logistical score of the Oldie's Depot route. Do you remember when we were where the docks are? That's our goal next. By the way, it seems like you can zoom in and out of the map to adjust the view. Unless we're mentioning the Heron Express, try to use it. Awesome, the route is playing. Score. Click. Go, birdies, go!
The president acknowledges your expertise and agrees to confer management responsibilities accordingly. Aurum Alley Merchant Guild would like to issue a formal request. Please help us emerge from this crisis and revitalize Aurum Alley.
I will rise to the occasion.
Now that that's settled, please come see me at the dock when you have time.
Okay.
You'll be able to help the dock workers do the inventory and help Heron Express with logistics planning.
Got it.
I keep tabs on all the goings-on in Aurum Alley, including rumors and the latest gossip. If we can solve some of the problems in the community, it could help in rejuvenating Aurum Alley.
Aurum Alley.
If it involves helping people in need, count me in too.
Anytime you need anything, come find me.
Alright, Captain.
The important thing right now is to generate enough revenue before the payment due date. I'll be off to the dock then. Stop by any time.
Got it. To the dock, to the dock, to the dock, 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 to the dock, to the dock, to the dock, 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 to the dock, to the dock, to the dock, 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 to the dock, to the dock, dock, dock.
Now that you're here, let's get started on the dock-related work.
Yes. Take care of the, this is the military funding goal at Aurum Alley. Military fund goals. You're still quite some way from reaching the goal. Don't be discouraged. Keep working at the inventory. Okay, I get it. I get it! Specific types of goods can only fit in specific locations. I get it! Just need to establish... Hi, Blade. Place in the correct box. Try to arrange the large goods onto the star skiff's large placement spot. I get it. I'm not that stupid. I understand. Nice. Try to place small goods in this corresponding small placement spot. I fucking get it. Where'd my mouse go? Hello? Why does this tutorial freak out? It is driving me insane. Why does this tutorial not work? It doesn't, it loses my mouse. It like kicks it off the screen. Oh, am I gonna have to close Star Rail again? I am so over this. This is really, really dumb. I feel like they didn't make this event very well when they were creating it. I just want the fucking gems. I don't really care about the event. I really don't. At least the museum event worked. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. You have a leveling calculator?
There's still more work to do on the Arum Alley River. Solving merchants' problems and earning their trust. That's what any good merchant guild should do.
Oil lab? Oh, fair. That's not what I wanted. Wanted that. I don't think I've ever used Hoyle Lab. I'll be real. So we need 3 of these big boys and 3 of those boys. No. Okay. Wait, no. Wait. Wait. No, wait, that'll work. What are you gonna do with your life once you get Blade fully maxed? What will you do? Can I take a look at your Clara as well as your Bailu, Welt, and Gepard? That's fair. They're probably not that good. I'm sure they're nowhere near being done, but I love them. They are some of my favorite characters, but they're definitely not anywhere near being done. Fit 6 of those, 3 of those. Okay. Gepard is definitely falling behind a little bit. I was focusing on my damage dealers. So I am sure Gepard is a little behind. This event does not respond very well to my mouse, and it's going to piss me off. So I need 3 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those, okay. Oh, I'm stupid. Doobity-doo-ba, dippity-day. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. It's the wrong pot. What happens if I put extra stuff on there? Do I get bonus points? Oh, I can get bonus points. Neat. Yeah, whatever. I was just doing the bare minimum, but I guess I can get bonus points. Okay. Tell Auntie at the food stalls where there are frequent visitors not being properly taken care of. Okay. Onward to war. I like the part a lot, though.
Oh, hello there, dear. What would you like to have today?
That's not what you said at all. Oh, you're finally here, customer. I have met a warm-hearted Cloud Knight lady not long ago. She's a friend of yours, right? Oh, you must mean she's saying. Yeah, she and Miss Secretary of the Merchants Guild came by a while ago. Can I ask you a favor? Thinking of playing some storytelling shows at my store, but I don't know how to save words. Will you please go to live show, record a few pieces for me? Hello, Mother. How are you, Mother? You could shut down the dine install and save the trouble. Damn, just hard to give up on our business. Just give up on your dream. It's fine. How's your dog? Ah, delivery. She's saying mentioned back and forth to me they're up-and-comers storytelling industry. I think they'd be a great fit for my stall. Let's not forget Miss Yan, as well-known storyteller. Regulars love her recordings. Please, I really could use your help. Okay. So I gotta teleport here. My dog is medically being taken care of from my lab. Yeah.
Don't worry, Mr. Svarog. We'll be safe here.
Hello. Tell me about storytelling. Check out this prediction from the Divination Commission of the Jiangsu Lofu. It may be accurate, but there are rules about this stuff. She needs you? Yeah, of course she does. She'll be fine. Yep, as the saying goes, the Divination Commission has 3 taboos. Don't touch the board, don't touch the frame, don't touch the net. What? Why are you making the Divination Commission sound like a sport? They actually say no insincere divination, no unjust divination, and no unpracticed divination. Quit your nagging. Let's just stop here and let up in the conversation and decide the real Divination Commission diviner. I wish I could see the future. Hang on, you're a Divination Commissioner diviner? Wow, I had no idea. If I could tell, that would give away the game. I predicted a storm was coming yesterday, and just like that, a gale started blowing in the middle of the night. Isn't that proof enough I'm a Divination Commissioner diviner? It's just a little wind. What do you mean by just a little wind? It's a gale force. It kept blowing for the whole night. Do you remember how there were several stone lions outside the gates in the seat of the Divine Foresight? Yes, I even took a picture of them before. Big round eyes roaring at the sky. They look majestic. The wind last night was roaring. I was asleep, and then I heard the sound of something being smashed over the seat of the Divine Foresight. And then I came to Starskiff Haven this morning, and gosh, the stone lion had been blown by the wind all over the harbor. You're lying. What, you think I'm exaggerating? Go ask him if you don't believe me. Nonsense. The stone lion's heavy as a boulder. How could the wind possibly have carried it to Starscape Haven? Get your story straight. Hey, I thought you said you didn't want it. Simmer down. That stone lion belongs to the Seat of Divine Foresight, so it's sentient. When it gets cold from the blowing winds, you know it'll find a warmer place. That's why I came to Starskift Haven. Ah, is a good story. I should use it one day. Nah, it's impossible. The whole thing's too much of a bunk. Thanks for coming to join us. My name's Bakken, and he's 4th. Oh my god, their names are back and forth. We've come to the harbor here to practice our talk comedy. Are you looking for something for us? Oh my god. Their names are back and forth. I love this. This is so stupid. You'll make an in-time joke and you'll be joke. Now your audience wants a yes answer. Don't worry, just improvise and get the answer from us soon. These two are brats. Well, I'm not sure about that. But why not? Just doing our regular customers a favor. Flat out rejection make us seem heartless. It's not like I want to reject your business request, but back and I hate that their names are back and forth. Back and I are just crosstalk lovers. We don't have enough experience to put on a great show yet. We put on a few decent shows, but that's about it. To be frank, we've had fewer successful performances than the coins in my pocket. And I just can't guarantee our crosstalk comedy will actually attract any customers for Tall Auntie's stall in Arum Alley. Yeah, we might be older than you, but we don't have much experience in crosstalk performance. We just don't want to leave any negative impressions on a potential audience. Just do it, guys. Because we simply don't have the time. We're just crosstalk lovers. And we got to work to the dock on the work days. Yeah, please understand our concerns. Don't make things too difficult for us. Please don't bring up the recorded thing again. But if you ever want to listen to our crosstalk, you're always welcome here. Well, I guess they don't want to be performers. What a couple of pain in the ass those two are.
Quintet is a fantastic.
I remember this
friends
guy.
against trails, the money prevails.
A storyteller. Unfortunately, you're still far too early for the show, but stick around if you don't mind listening to me chat about tea. I see your point. Actually, I prepared for some shows as Sleepless Earl. Feel free to record them if you want. Well, at least he let me record without a question. He was like, sure, whatever, I don't give a fuck. It's always great to have more listeners. An art form that is in decline deserves a chance to survive. Why are you sighing? Is there anything wrong with my performance, or are you worried about something else? Well, crosstalk, just like storytelling, seems to be on the decline these days. I totally understand why they are so cautious. After all, crosstalk shows aren't exactly a reliable source of income anymore. But they're new and inexperienced, so it's natural for them to have misunderstandings of the industry. If you want to record crosswalk shows, I have a way to persuade them. It's simple, actually. You were just pulled into their way of thinking. Whether it's crosstalk or storytelling, it's all about the constant practice in the front of the audience. It's just like the Cloud Knight's daily training. Always performing in the same place can actually be detrimental to their growth. Although, I understand that they still have jobs to do, honing crosstalk skills is all about accepting feedback from the audience and making constant improvements. Recording their performance could be beneficial to them, as it means that they'll have a bigger audience to test out their materials, and get more feedback. This is way better than talking to themselves. That's true, I'll talk to them again. Hang on, there's one more thing I'd like to say. You remember what I said, right? Just tell my words to them and they'll understand. And if they're still hesitant, just tell them that I'm planning to start a storytelling show in Arum Alley. And that I'd like them to use their crosstalk as a warm-up act. Alrighty then. Hey, you two dorks.
Crosstalk Comedy 101. Swindling.
Let me show you what I can do recounting the restaurant menu. Steamed lamb, steamed lamb, steamed lamb, steamed lamb. So your shop only has one dish? Here comes our esteemed audience. Are you looking for something from us, or do you want us to do another skit for you? Yeah, he's got a point. I should realize that sooner. It's never too late to make things right. Plus, I'd do anything for a chance to give a warm-up performance for Mr. Jian. If I ever get a chance to do this in my dreams, I'd wake up from laughing so hard. Then what are we waiting for? Sure thing, let's do this. We'll swing by Tall Auntie's stall when we're free and get some feedback from our audience. Yeah, take your time. Please convey our thanks to her. Well, they gave in really quickly once the other guy said something. They gave in like a bunch of bitches. Oh well, at least I got my way. The important thing is I got my way. There you go. You've returned! You happen to run into Miss Vian coming over for a visit. Since you called me over, Tall Auntie, looks like you've agreed to cooperate with the doc, I assume. Yes, I have. I wonder if Psycat has brought me the recordings I needed. Here you go. Thank you very much. Let me try it out. Tall Auntie puts the recording in her playback device. Playback! Thank you for your help. With these recordings, we'll definitely get more customers. Now that my worry's been resolved, I've got to keep my promise. It's about, what was it again? Logistical planning, right? Apologies, I have a terrible memory. Yeah, that's the thing. Since Auntie already mentioned it, then Psycad, please add the food stall to the logistics plan. That way the docks can get some new orders soon. Let's start planning. Alright, so now we gotta add the food stall into the rotation. Oh, so they can just go... I think that's the most efficient. Complete the planning. Honkai! Squaw! Chickens! Thank you, Psycad. By the way, Shuzang told me about these performers to perform more shows. Feel free to drop by and check them when you're interested. Thanks, Jerry. More people are visiting the food stall. I am the greatest. You're welcome. Perfect.
Guns are huge! Just a few and you'll be full!
Do 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 do.
There's still more work to do on the Arum Alley revival. The dock workers are always yelling, "Lay 'em out!" before stocking the merchandise. It scares me to death every time.
Delicious rewards. Guild benefits? Remember process certification dealers, exchange them for rewards, don't forget. Oh, okay. Cool. So you need to fit a table, a chair, and one of those things. Table. Chair. Oh, it has to go on top of something. What the fuck? Oh, does it need a small thing? It's green, so it must need a small thing to go on. Yep, I was right. Let's do that. And nope, can't do that. Nope. Shopping. Normie! All is good. How are you, my friend? I'm trying to get this event that I've been neglecting for like 3 days. Before I run out of time and lose out on all the resources that I can get. Oh, the deer. Oh, the deer needs to be put. You're just trying to rush things for tonight? Which things are you trying to rush? Yeah, I've definitely waited too long. This event is more complicated than the museum one from Billabong. So... how the fuck? How am I gonna get 3 of these and 2 chairs? Because I can't stack them on top of each other. What in the devil? Fine, what's your hint? Oh yeah, the carpets make a big I forgot the carpets count as a big platform. That's gonna take me. That's gonna break my brain a little bit. You have to decide to do it really well before you do. Oh wow, that's doing a whole model. Do you have a lot of it done at least already? Because like rigging would take. Not that I know anything about rigging, but I know it's a lot of work. I know nothing about rigging. I am very dumb when it comes to that stuff. I know nothing. Yeah, just removing the hair. It's a serious model, but hell, I made 2 semi-serious models yesterday and a meme one. Once you can crank it out. Wow, that's impressive that you made that many that fast. What customers? Huh? How do I put it? Well, if you walk into a clothing store, you'll see regular clothing on the shelves. They're standard quality, affordable, and suitable for most customers' everyday needs. We'll call those clothes general orders. But fancier store clothes have professional tailors, take your measurements, suits tailor for you, and those are custom orders. I am far too poor to have ever had a custom order of any sort of clothes. And sure, we customize your services. They'll trust? Exactly. Once we start providing customers that our customers will realize how good we are, they'll even have more trust in the RM Merchant Guild. And that means you'll be more willing to work for us on the line. So basically, you can think of custom orders as a special challenges from our customers, and completing them will bring you splendid rewards. Ying Fang from the Huron will send out details of custom orders. By completing them, you'll be able to better work on the orders of our customers. Anyway, with your amazing skills, Psycat, I doubt these orders will be much of a challenge. I'm counting on you. I don't like this. Oh, is it here? Oh, custom orders, okay. I understand. Right, every store in the Artem Alley may be doing custom orders, a store you can obtain proper. No! I like this. It's all in your hands. Stack goods. I don't like this. Okay. Achieve an order of 2,000. Okay. So I need to get as much shit on this as possible. So I have 4 of these. Can't do much else with them. And then I have 4 of these. There we go. Okay. I'm not good at math, so like math hard. Math complicated. The Psycat bad at math. Okay, so I did the custom order. Thank you. Yingfeng is very satisfied with our custom order services. Now that we build a long-term relationship with the Heron Express and strengthen our cooperation, we'll be able to get more high-end goods at the dock. Undoubtedly, the Heron Express knows their stuff when it comes to shipping deliveries. They've been giving us really helpful advice. I'm sure there will be even more merchants who want to get a deeper business relationship with us, so please keep on the lookout for them.
Regardless of the IPC's wishes, positive changes need to be made to Arum Alley. IPC sales reps are telling the shops to stay open for at least 8 hours a day. They should take a look around them.
Okay, so I did level 1. Store index? What do I have in here? Ooh. Here's a record of the RM Alley's reevaluation. Collaboration stores will see prospective certifications. Ooh, interesting. Oh, that's how I get those. Okay, I understand. Ah, big brain, I understand. Because then I can turn it on. Yeah. I understand. That makes a lot of sense. This event is fucking complicated. How am I gonna fit 4? How in the hell? Because that only fits 3. Oh wait, I know how. That's not what I wanted at all. Oh, I guess that won't work the way I want it to. What the fuck? Maybe I do need it like this. Maybe if I do it like this, it'll work? Okay, that does make it work. Okay, cool. Because then I can just do this. There we go. Okay. Everyone gets to watch the new show of Psycat struggles with puzzles. My new hit show of I don't know how the fuck puzzles work. No, because that won't work. How the fuck? Okay, I did it. I hate this event. I already hate it. I'm not good at puzzles. Puzzles hurt brain. Psychad prefer combat.
I have something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for this quarter. This is all thanks to you two. Not to mention the merchants of Arum Alley.
I am great.
The Merchant Guild promises that we will use the money where it is meant to be spent. No disappointments. The funds will be used for the overall repair and upgrade of the dock, which means we won't be able to use the dock's shipping logistics for a while.
Oh, that's not good. What the hell? Flowers, merchant skill, compare the past and telling you, please install a Jade Abacus. The Siren can talk? Sure, talk to Sirens. So the Sirens can all talk. My senses are too outdated to bring new Jing. I was supposed to upgrade myself. Unfortunately, I have my hands full. Please install it. Now that I'm updated, I can complete deliveries. Of course. It feels anxious if I think about his work. Please, I can never stop working. Help, I'm in a rush to deliver something. Okay. Oh, I hate these puzzles too. I can feel ever so clearly in the slightest hint of Sipsine. Time to fly off. Thank you, stranger. Goodbye, weird talking robot bird. Complete specific street time and generate new route advantages for the courier network and obtain a higher logistics score. Ah, that's what the point of those is for. Okay, understood. Now I understand. I understand now.
In order to reward you and Su Shang for your long hours of work, the Merchant Guild has ordered some gourmet snacks from Tall Auntie, so you can rest for a bit and prepare for the revival of Arum Alley.
I don't trust that. Something bad's gonna happen.
Dumplings and steamed buns!
The secretary asked me to prepare some refreshments for you earlier. Make yourselves comfortable. I'll bring them out shortly.
Thank you. Tall Auntie enthusiastically packs bags full of takeout for you. New message. Hey, Psychcat, do you still remember meeting the IPC up at the docks? How can I forget? Yeah, that dirtbag. I heard there have been cases of goods being damaged during transportation the last few days. Is he the saboteur? That's him. We caught him, and he's right here at the docks. Be right over. Be right over. I feel like the rabbit emoji makes me look a little less professional, but you know. Working off the slumber, slacking off. What happened? Oh, it's you, Psychcat. You just came at the right time. I got myself tied up in knots over doing this unruly crane. Here's the deal. I've been taking some orders, and Psych supposed to deliver them, but keep slacking off instead. It's been a wild goose or siren chase trying to catch it, but it's too quick for me. At this point, the bird's habits at the back of my head. It's probably napping a pile of boxes at the dock at this very moment. Speaking of which, it's gone missing again today. I'm pretty sure it's taking a nap down at the dock. I'm too busy to look for it myself. Can you track it down and give it a little nudge? Okay. I don't care. I don't care. Why can the robots be lazy? Snoring. Hey, birdie, wake up. Curious, you move close to the box, hoping to catch a glimpse of a fairy box. However, you see that the snoozing snide green. Wait, do Cyclones have teeth? Eh, whatever. The Cyclone is slouched and sleeping. You try to wake it up, but it's fluttering its wings, pretending it's ears before doing it. Like you decide to shake the box hard. Take out the bat and threaten it! Please have some mercy. I'm just slacking off. You're using excessive force. You're a robot. I will kill you. Who are you? I'm a Cyclone supervisor. Wait, they hired someone just to supervise me? What a world we live in. Alright, I get it. My nap is over. Sheesh, no need to push me. I'll get back to work now. I love that the bird got all upset. That's hilarious. Why are these robots sentient?
You're just in time. Everyone is asking this IPC goon for an explanation.
Calling someone an IPC goon isn't very becoming of a Cloud Knight now, is it?
Arrest him if he did it.
I'm not here today as a representative of the IPC. I'm just a tourist. You could just call me Scott.
Beat him up. Hello, IPC goon.
I have no quarrel with you. Can a man come here to deliver a package without being surrounded?
There's something wrong with the stuff this guy is shipping. It's causing damage to other people's goods, and our dock here is liable for the compensation.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you. Is this how you treat guests in our room alley?
Let's open that package right here, right now. Then we'll see what he's hiding.
I'd be careful if I were you. If you damage my goods, you'll have to pay for them.
What if we discover a serious issue with your package?
Did I hear that right? He said he can afford to pay for it. What a surprise.
No need to make this difficult. Let's open it.
Let's check and see if there's anything suspicious.
Clay vase. Intricate porcelain vase can be dated to distant past, well-balanced proportions, and naturally folded pattern. The body makes it this of its kind. This is brittle vase. Shouldn't have been set here. What the hell? That's an enemy! A crucible named Golden Cloud Toad. Considering many hostile enemies, this one is suspiciously quiet. Wait, you said some malicious intent brewing in the air, and a fight is imminent. As expected, the toad springs to life. It's not much of a threat to you, but the silent screaming of fragile goods nearby is too loud to be ignored. He literally put an enemy in the package. What the hell?
Gotcha.
Eliminating threat.
Look, who will it be? Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Freeze and victory!
Hide.
You tampered with this ingenium so that it caused damage to other goods on the freight skiff.
Speak louder. I can't quite hear you. Conclusive evidence? Deny? Here, look carefully. This old piece of junk doesn't even belong to me.
What?
If you don't believe me, just ask the dock workers.
If I may, he's telling the truth. This golden cloud toad does not belong to Mr. Scott.
Then why was the toad here in the first place?
That's your problem, not mine. Now, let me ask you a question. My vase was almost smashed to pieces. What do you say about that? Oh, you wanted it to be broken? After making a big scene like that, don't you owe me an apology?
No.
I guess we do.
No.
Well, are you going to apologize or not?
Sorry, sir.
For this kind of barbarity, a single apology won't ever be enough. Just think of this as a practice round for later.
It's better enemy killing him.
If it were you, you wouldn't have fallen for his trap.
Sorry. I should have stepped in.
My mother always told me that as long as I honed my skills, I'd be able to deal with any situation. Seems I've still got honing to do.
Before the payment due date arrives, I'm going to teach you two how to fight. With words. Follow me. We're going to see the president.
No, I like fighting with my baseball bat better. I think he needs the baseball bat. Words are great, but I prefer the baseball bat. Please help me, I'm about to break down. You alright? Hurrying machine noises. Alright, let's repair the thing. There you go. There we go. Thank you. I encountered a crane-on-crane traffic accident early. I rear-ended several innocent Krygains mid-air and unfortunately ended up crashing. A series of accidents. Ever heard of derp deep learning? It's a study in traffic rules of Shingzhou side cranes, and also viewed over 500 years of side crane traffic accident reportings. I've mastered various ways cranes encountered accidents and collected some city physical parameters just now. So I thoroughly understand traffic accidents. You can call me Master of Side Crane of Traffic Accidents. I can't fucking talk today. I'll keep making deliveries, never have another accident again. It's getting late. I have to get back to the deliveries. Thank you, stranger. Alright, goodbye, Magic Bird. That was certainly something.
Miss Secretary said that you want to learn how to get the upper hand in an argument. Is that right?
Not really, I just want to beat him up.
I'm no secretary, more of a messenger. The president is aware of recent events and is willing to pass on some simple negotiation skills to you.
Simple.
Rule 1. Prepare your ace card in advance. Just as Cloud Knights ready their weapons before entering battle, you should have your ace card ready before you walk up to the negotiating table. I will present you with a few items, and you need to examine them carefully.
Okay.
Rule 2. Play your ace card at the right time. These documents can only be truly effective when your opponent reveals a weak spot. How about this? I've prepared a little practice exercise for you. Mr. Afeng, over here, please.
What exactly does the president have up their sleeve?
I don't know anything. I don't have anything to say.
How many mini games are this one stupid event?
My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad. I was told to move something, and I did. I had no knowledge of the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me.
Why do you emphasize that this matter has nothing to do with you?
I just want to avoid any misunderstanding, in case anyone has it in their head that I intentionally misplaced an item.
I sense a hole in his logic.
I was told to move something, and I did. My name's Afeng.
I didn't see any boxes. Only the golden cloud toad.
If goods need to be inspected, we remove the packaging ahead of time. You wouldn't want to do all that work yourself, would you? My name's Afeng. I'm a dock worker after all. How could I conspire with the IPC?
Does being a dock worker mean that person can't conspire with the IPC?
Everyone knows the IPC wants to use the dock debt to discredit the Merchant Guild. The Merchant Guild are the ones who gave me a job, not the IPC. Why would I side with them?
Because they're offering you more?
I sense a hole in his logic.
I'm a dock worker after all. My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad.
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with the topic at hand. My name's Afeng. I was the one.
Take a look at this.
This has nothing to do with the topic. My name's Afeng. My name's Afeng. I was the one who brought out the box containing the golden cloud toad. I was told to move something, and I did. I had
Oh, it
no
has to be the right
knowledge of
question.
the presence of an ingenium. This matter has nothing to do with me. I'm a dock worker after all. How could I conspire?
Take a look at this.
I didn't know it was that specific question. Now I understand.
You've received payments from the IPC, and in exchange, you sabotaged the shipping operations at the dock.
Why did it go Ace Attorney there for a second?
All right, enough already. The IPC was worried that the lease for the dock would be paid off, so they had me move some things around. Is that so terrible?
Yes, it's called corporate sabotage.
Is letting the IPC take over management of Aurum Alley such a bad thing?
Yes.
Besides, what's it to you if I make some extra money?
Mr. Afeng, our goal at the Merchant Guild is to help make Aurum Alley a better place for everyone. Why would you work against that?
Keep your heads in the sand if you like. But it's only a matter of time before Aurum Alley becomes another warehouse for the IPC.
That's right. You shouldn't be betraying your fellow workers for a quick profit.
It seems that the truth has come out. Here is Mr. Afeng's testimony. It may come in useful later.
The payment for the dock is ready now. If you're ready for the next round of negotiations, come and see me at the dock.
Right. That guy's gonna be sorry for everything he's done. Time we got a public apology.
The IPC representative has arrived, and I've called for Miss Siquei from the Skyfaring Commission to act as a notary.
Remember, this is a war of words. Over to you.
Before we start, let's review the documents we have.
Leasing contract for the dock worker's testimony. Yeah, I'm ready.
Let's go. The notary from the Skyfaring Commission is already waiting for us.
I mean, I feel like his testimony
On
that he was
behalf
paid
of
off.
the Skyfaring Commission, I am here to preside over the leasing dispute between the IPC and the Aurum Alley Merchant Guild.
Is there anything left to dispute? I'll cut to the chase. The Merchant Guild should have removed itself from Aurum Alley a long time ago.
Couldn't the IPC choose a sane person to represent them?
Huh? Say that a little louder. I can't quite hear you.
I said the IPC should send someone else!
Goodness, there's no need to shout, little Miss Feisty. My ears are ringing. Huh. You should be saving your voice for your public apology. As the representative of the IPC, my presence in this negotiation is legal, reasonable, and sensible. Who do you plan on sending to the battlefield? A random Cloud Knight? That cowardly president who's afraid to even show their face? Or how about that kid who got dragged into this fiasco at the last minute, walking around like he owes someone 50 credits?
That's enough, Representative Scott. Please state the IPC's side of the case.
The debate starts
the
now.
IPC specially leased operations of the dock to our Room Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and development.
Why couldn't the IPC operate the dock from the beginning?
Oh, are you implying that the IPC was setting a trap for the Merchant Guild? You're saying the IPC leased the dock to the Merchant Guild, who mismanaged it, in order to destroy the Merchant Guild's credibility?
That was definitely your plan all along.
Ah, so you admit the Merchant Guild mismanaged the dock?
This guy!
The IPC specially leased operations of the dock to our Room Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest and development.
Take a look at this.
Huh? What's this about? Get that out of here! The IPC.
How is that not right? He just said it was for
of the dock to our Room Alley Merchant Guild in the hopes of seeking common interest.
Take a look at this.
Huh? The IPC, specially with the Merchant Guild, refused to cooperate with the major shops in our Room Alley, and the once prosperous dock is now desolate.
Take a look at this.
Huh? But the Merchant Guild refused to cooperate with the major shops in our Room Alley, and the inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the Our Room Alley dock, which does not create any value at all, are coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent. We believe the Guild should voluntarily relinquish operating rights to the dock and pay additional compensation. The IPC specially leased operations of the dock to our Room Alley Merchant Guild in the hope.
Take a look at this.
Huh? The IPC?
I really don't understand.
Why couldn't the IPC?
Oh, are you implying? You're
I really
saying
do not
the
understand
IPC?
this
Was
at all.
definitely your.
Ah, so you admit?
I really
The
hate this
IPC
game mode.
Inefficient for the Merchant Guild. The IPC specially leased operations of the Merchant Guild refused to cooperate with the major.
I really don't get why we don't just arrest them. Like, we have a document of corporate sabotage. Why aren't they just arrested?
Huh? But the Merchant Guild refused to.
Take a look at this.
Huh? What's this?
Just
But the
end this
Merchant
stupid
Guild
event. I just want the
refused to cooperate
rewards.
the
Just end this.
inefficient shipping and low volume of transactions at the Our Room Alley dock.
Take a look at this.
Huh? The inefficient shipping and.
Take a look at this.
Huh?
I don't understand what they
Coupled with the
want. I
Merchant
really
Guild's
don't get it.
inability to pay the rent. We believe the Guild.
Take a look at this.
Huh? What's this? Coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability.
Take a look at this.
I really am just gonna brute force it.
What's this? Coupled with the Merchant Guild's inability to pay the rent.
There
We've
we go.
already paid back the lease.
That's what they wanted me to get from this, not the blatant corporate sabotage. You're breaking the law. We're just gonna go with the fact that we paid it. This is fucking stupid.
These are the funds from Arum Alley Merchant Guild. The guild has turned a profit and is able to pay back what it owes.
This is so stupid. We're not gonna talk about the corporate sabotage. That's...
What? You already paid back the lease? How?
The
You're dumb.
documentation provided by Arum Alley Merchant Guild is true and credible. And according to the lease contract between the two parties, the Merchant Guild still holds the rights to operate the dock. Next order of business. The Merchant Guild has accused Representative Scott of secretly sabotaging dock operations. Do you have anything to say about that?
Don't be so slanderous. Why would I stoop so low? What do the frequent accidents at this dock have to do with me?
Okay, well that's gotta be obvious. I literally have a testimony.
Take a look at this.
Huh?
What do you mean? How is that not the answer?
Why, besides, I'm not even involved in shipping operations. How could I possibly buy off a dock worker? The absurdity!
I have the testimony of you buying off a dock worker.
This testimony is concrete proof that you instructed him to sabotage shipments.
That thing you did.
What? That little... Aren't the Xianzhou people always preaching about righteousness? Oh, I gave him all that money, and he sold me out in a heartbeat. Darn it!
Yeah, because you're dumb.
If the evidence presented is true, Mr. Scott, then this constitutes improper business practices, and the Skyfaring Commission will conduct a follow-up investigation.
How did this happen? How did the plan go awry?
Because you're stupid, mostly?
Don't forget about our bet. You have to apologize in front of everyone.
Yeah, bark like a dog.
What? Why should I apologize?
Because you use dirty tricks to trample all over the honest work of others.
And he's an asshole. Mostly he's the asshole
Apology
thing.
alone won't be enough to fix the damage. If it were, I'd make you do it 1,000 times over. Consider yourself lucky it's just the once.
I hereby apologize to Aurum Alley.
Hurry up.
I apologize to all the people of Aurum Alley. I'm a raving idiot howling into the wind.
Is that really necessary?
Yes, Chuzang, shut up. It's very necessary. He made me do all this stupid bullshit. Make him bark! He made me do a bunch of stupid bullshit.
Enough!
Bark, bitch boy.
Woof, 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 woof! Woof, woof! Ow!
Good. Fuck you.
What a clown show. This arbitration is hereby resolved.
I'm sorry you got dragged into it. The dock crisis is over for now. Revival all the way out is just beginning. Okay, well at least we completed that
all
anyways.
of you, we managed to pull through the dock's debt crisis.
We did. Yes, especially thanks to me.
Undoubtedly.
I'm a genius. I'm the
We should
greatest.
take advantage of the momentum to upgrade the Aurum Alley dock and increase its transaction volume. I'm preparing to upgrade inventory and logistics planning. The previously idle dock is now ready for use, so come see me when you have time. The dock crisis is over for now, but the rejuvenation of Aurum Alley has just begun.
Okay.
Thanks to your help, the lease was paid off and the dock capacity is increasing. I told the workers to clear out areas that weren't utilized and use them to store extra cargo. Now the dock can support collaboration with more businesses. Let's keep working together for the revival of Aurum Alley.
Revival of Aurum Alley.
Mr. Yun Feng from the Heron Express sees Psy Cranes as family. And he said he'd never turn his back on family.
What the devil? There's that. There's that. There's that. Look at all that jade. Hell yeah. How do I get her? Oh, 8. It's level 8 of this, right? What am I at right now? Goes all the way to 20. Okay. Guild intelligence? Oh, yeah. Logistical planning. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, someone needs to go through there. Because they can't cross paths, can they? Yeah, they can't cross paths. So how do I make best use of all this shit? This track we further optimize. What do you mean? I don't care. Yeah, I don't like this event very much, I'll be real. It also doesn't work very well on computer, because like it freaks out when you're trying to drag these items into spots, so it freaks out. This mid-sized freight start kit with run higher quality shipping revenue. Okay. It kind of freaks out on computer, so it doesn't work great, so it's kind of frustrating. 12 chairs. But yeah, there's no fighting. I like the museum event a lot better because at least there was breaks for fighting. This is just stack items, and it's very stupid, and I don't know what developer thought this would be a fun event. Get all those chairs. Send them. Get it out of my sight. Send them to somebody else. Yeah, not a great event, in my opinion. Star Rail seems to really struggle with making events that don't just suck donkey nuts, so I'm starting to kind of lose faith in their ability to make events. Go there. Did you already finish the event, I assume, JJ?
There's been an unexpected change in plans. I've received word that the president has ordered me to stop all upgrades to the dock immediately.
Well, I don't care what the president thinks.
There's no way he couldn't know. I'm also confused. Let's go have a word with him.
Or kill him.
I sent a message to Sushang, telling her to meet up at Oldie's Depot.
Or kill them.
If you find any components, can I have them?
Did you finish the event, JJ? Oh, Yukon, what the fuck?
Good. They've arrived. I also have something I wish to discuss with the Merchant Guild, but I'll wait for you to finish.
Hi, Yukon.
The president fully appreciates your efforts and knows what you want to ask.
Yeah, what the fuck?
He believes that continuing to upgrade the dock, a strategy that is not fundamentally different from that of the IPC, will only destroy the unique character of Arum Alley. Arum Alley is a place brimming with personality, from the delicious food to the cultural antiques. Everything is built around visiting tourists and local residents, and that's what makes it such a special place.
Well, I want to make money, so fuck him.
Based on historical data, continued development of the shipping operations will turn the area into a giant warehouse. The more the shipping capacity is increased, the less attractions there will be for visitors. Such an outcome is unacceptable for the shopkeepers and community of Arum Alley.
I don't care, I want money.
Historical data isn't my forte. You better be telling the truth.
I couldn't care less about your
Very well.
traditional bullshit.
I believe it's my turn to speak.
Hi, Yukon.
The Skyfaring Commission has received a joint request from several merchants concerning the reorganization of the Merchant Guild. Mr. President, the merchants would like you to resign as the president of the guild.
Get dunked on.
There has come a day that the merchants of Arum Alley have betrayed me.
I won't give up the vision I've built for Arum Alley.
let alone step down from my duties.
Is that the president speaking?
Is he a fucking battle droid?
It is not my intention to interfere with the Merchant Guild's affairs. But as an old friend, I would like to remind you that Aram Alley only exists in the present, not in the past.
Madam Yukong, the present is always made from the past, is it not?
Not really.
I suggest that you make some concessions to appease the merchants. If you don't follow Mingxi's plans for the dock, she will temporarily take over your position.
Mingxi, I would like to hear your thoughts.
President, I hope you understand that I am in no way vying for power over Arum Alley.
I am.
I have listened to the President's vision of prosperity since I was a child, and I want to work to achieve that vision. But currently, your ideas conflict with ours.
Yeah, I want Stellar Jade. I don't care about your culture, your I don't care about anything. I just want the Stellar Jade, so I will burn this place to the ground if that gets me that. And stand over the ashes laughing like a psychopath.
I understand. I can accept Mingxi temporarily taking over my duties. However, Mingxi must make her decision public, and win the approval of both myself and all the merchants. Since you have shown confidence, those terms should be acceptable to you.
Yes. I'll do my best, President.
You have to remember that even when you're acting in my place, a crisis is still imminent. You must earn at least the amount of the bidding deposit to even have a chance of thwarting off the IPC.
Very well. Since the President has come to a decision, I will be in charge of calling a public meeting. Mingxi, I have something for you. When you are all finished here, remember to come and see me.
Hello, Yukong. I didn't expect you to get involved in this. I really
heard
didn't.
from Shi Kuei that it was you who became a business advisor and assisted Aram Alley Merchant Guild in their dispute with the IPC. How versatile. Is there anything you can't do?
Well, for starters, I can't jump! Nope, this is why I'm totally taking over the Skyfaring Commission next!
Not on my watch.
Nah, it's mine, Yukong. Fuck you.
The President is still a hero to Aram Alley. He helped it achieve prosperity. But a hero will not be embraced forever.
Are we just ignoring the fact that he's a robot?
I've seen the IPC's approach. They prioritize efficiency and a standard uniform business model across the galaxy. I warned them that their business model wouldn't work on the Xianzhou without adjustments. But the Merchant Guild's overly traditional mindset is a different obstacle. Let me put it bluntly. Aram Alley Merchant Guild has no chance of succeeding today. The IPC does have more capital on hand, but the review criteria are not solely focused on financial resources. My advice to you is to visit the shopkeeper, Mr. Xiao. He is the one who proposed the reorganization of the Merchant Guild. If you can get his support, you will definitely receive support from the other merchants.
Thank you, Madam Yukong.
I have business to attend to in the Palace of Astrum. The rest is up to you. Convince the old shopkeeper, and you may just become the new heroes of Aram Alley.
I already am. I'm already the greatest. Text message. I added Madam Yukong. Oh, there's a group chat? Welcome! Darn it, mod in the house! You call her a mod. Thanks, go ahead and send me the fee. Oh my god, she has her own little motes. That's so cute. Don't worry, I don't usually look at group chats! Remember to go to the Artistry Hardware. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is not a work group chat. You don't need to be so formal. We can all just act like Yukong's always in charge, even though none of us work for the fucking Skyfaring Commission. Hello.
Need something fixed?
we guarantee that your ingenium will be good as new.
What the fuck's an ingenium?
Of course, if it's Outworlder technology, it'll depend on the world. I'd appreciate it if you could state the reason for your visit today.
Do what I say, bitch.
Mr. Xiao, I'm Mingxi, the secretary of the Merchant Guild. We're here to talk about...
Forget it. I support the IPC.
Alright, well, that went well.
Can you tell us why?
Please leave.
No.
I don't recall. Let's leave for now.
Or we could beat him up. Why can we never solve problems like this with violence? Why can't just once the answer be to give them a black eye until they talk?
Wait. Please, wait a moment.
Why can the answer never be the fun way?
It sounded like my father was being a little difficult.
A little?
I'm Xiaohan. People around here call me Little Master.
I'm sorry?
If I'm not mistaken...
How kinky are you?
You're the ones who made Representative Scott apologize in public.
Yeah, it was great, right? Why would someone call themselves Little Master?
Oh, I didn't give myself that name. It's what my friends have always called me. I only recently returned to the Xianzhou after many years away, but it seems like the name stuck. May I ask why you wanted to speak with my
father? How do you earn that nickname?
We need the support of the merchants for the dock. And we wanted to see if your father could join us.
Hadn't my father already refused?
We heard that Mr. Xiao proposed to reorganize the Merchant Guild, and we wanted to ask why.
I see. I'll help you figure something out.
Great! Your father is a very tough nut to crack.
The older generation of craftsmen can be rather set in their ways. Here, how about this? Why not join my father's shop as apprentices?
Because I don't want to.
My father is stern on the surface, but if he sees a capable apprentice and a sincere heart, he'll change his attitude.
Or we kill him.
Well, it's better to beg forgiveness than ask permission. Let's just start you out and see what he says. So, it's decided? Let's get moving then. Time to make you apprentices.
Or we lock your father in a retirement home.
My friends from the Merchant Guild want to be your apprentices. I'll go ahead and show them the ropes.
Nonsense. I never said I needed more hands. Even if I did want to hire more people, I couldn't afford them. You know that better than I do.
I can cover their salaries. Come on, it'd be rude to turn them away.
Don't be ridiculous. A green hand like him won't be able to fix a thing. Plus, if he breaks our customer items in the process, it'll be us taking the blame.
If that's what you're worried about, just give him a little training. That sounds like a yes to me. Let's get on with the job, shall we? Here's something from one of our regulars. Show him what you can do.
How clumsy do you have to be a regular at a repair shop? How clumsy do you have to be?
Not bad. No.
He's hard to impress. I'll find you some more work.
Great, I love work.
What did I do to deserve this?
I don't know. What did I do to deserve you in my life?
Just a reminder, Father. Fair work for fair pay.
I just want to fight things and you're
Over here.
being annoying.
See what you can do with this jade abacus.
Like, I think we
Don't
both hate
just
each other
stand there,
equally,
Father.
sir.
Go teach your apprentice a thing or two.
Fine, I give in. I know why you're here, just... Please stop tinkering with my customers' items.
I think we just made him surrender.
Good.
Ask what you wanted to ask.
Just do what I want so I can end this. You and the president know each other well.
Yes, he's an old friend.
Well, you have a funny way of treating your friends.
see a lot of potential in the corporation's plan. But a certain old friend of mine lives in the past. Whatever vision he has, it won't come true.
Damn, you're a great friend.
Issue? It's less about issues and more about stubbornness. Stubbornness is intrinsic to long-life species. We walk a single path, do the same things, and talk to the same people for centuries. A mind can become insensitive to change.
Well, that's true, actually.
However, compared to the president, my stubbornness is nothing. Back in his day, our O'Malley was teeming with shuttling star skiffs and commercial aromatons. But then the Lawfu departed again on the path of the hunt. Our business partners couldn't follow, so they stopped trading with us. The president does. He wants to bring the old times back. Shop owners like me know that's impossible. Therefore, I stand behind the IPC's plan. Our O'Malley will inevitably be replaced.
But is your shop part of the future that the IPC promised?
Hard to say. Chances are I'll have to sell it. Not the easiest decision to make, but I won't regret it. The good days are behind us. We must accept that short-life species will repurpose our lands and that night markets are destined to become shipping docks. We must come to terms with the fact that short-life ambitions will reshape a world where things were thought to last forever.
Sounds like a good attitude. I agree with him.
Mr. Xiao, why not try working with us? Ming-Si is pushing for reforms within the guild. We are nothing like the president.
Reforms?
They made a lot of good points when arguing with the IPC at the dock. I do see possibilities for the guild to change.
Join us in profit.
Given the state of the guild, my money is on the IPC winning.
Shut up.
But since I've accepted the worst-case scenario, our O'Malley ceasing to exist, I can't see why it hurts to endorse your idea and see how far it takes us.
Thank you. Now that you have joined our revival project, I'm sure many others will follow suit.
That's settled then. I'm curious to see what comes of your plan.
He's a grumpy old man. I can dig
Now
it.
that Mr. Xiao is on board, his shop can be part of the logistics network we've been working on.
But I only have 3 little spots. How am I supposed to do that when I only have 3 spots? Oh, weird.
I'll head back to the dock for now. Thanks for all the hard work, by the way. Hope things work out just as smoothly down the line.
I added the young master. Hi guys, fancy seeing you in this chat. Madam Yukong, please don't tease me. I know I really want, I really want my reply. Last member gets kicked out. Welcome newcomer. We will continue to push forward with the invitation. So dependable. Basically, we need results, people. We gotta give the president a little wow factor. I love that we just made a fucking group chat. Okay. I'm gonna stop there for a bit because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours and I need to go shower and stuff. And also the event's starting to get on my nerves because it's not a very fun event. So I'll finish this later, either tonight or probably tomorrow at some point. But thank you everyone for coming out as always. I appreciate it. As always. Take that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone.